And good afternoon, everybody. We are live here in Coalgate for the Class 2A Super Region between the Coalgate Lady Wildcats and the Crescent Lady Tigers. I am Cody Newberry, going to bring you all the action here. We got two games slated for today. We got a 12 o'clock first pitch here just in a few minutes as Coalgate's out on the field warming up. They will be the home team. Crescent Lady Tigers will be the visiting team here in game one. Colgate Lady Wildcats coming in as the number 8 team in Class 2A. Number 8, 26-9 on the season. Crescent number 9, they're 23-3 on the season for the Lady Tigers. This is a best-of-3 series. 2 wins today get you to the state tournament for whichever team wins 2 today. If we split, we will be back here tomorrow morning, more than likely. Number 2, Chloe Johnson, be the leadoff hitter for the Crescent Lady Tigers as Kyrie Walker's in the circle. Walker done a really good job in the circle this year as the starting pitcher for the Colgate Lady Wildcats. Slap hit, bunt, goes foul off the home plate. Strike 2, now 1 ball, 2 strikes to Johnson. Jada Neathon on deck. Beautiful day here for softball. Not a cloud in the sky. Here's the 1-2 from Walker. Slaps that to JoJo Lambert at shortstop. She can't handle it, and Johnson's on base. Now batting number 8, Jada Neathon. So Johnson on base with some speed. Here's the first pitch from Walker. Swing and a miss. Actually fouled it off of Nelson's catcher's gear. Kyrie Walker pitching for the Lady Wildcats. Olivia Nelson at catcher. Micah Ferris at first. Natalie DeLozier at second. JoJo Lambert at shortstop and Jolie House at third. Swing and a miss, strike 2, throw down to first. Johnson's back in time, just gets underneath the tag from Ferris. Neathon behind in the count, 0-2. Neathon pops that back, foul and out of play. Still 0-2 the count. For the Crescent Lady Tigers, they rattled off 18 straight wins to start the season. 23-3 on the year. That pitch high, another throw down to first. Bobbled by Ferris. No harm, no foul. Johnson back safe at first. A big turnout here for the Super Regionals in Colgate. The 1-2 pops that up, and it's going to go out of play behind home plate. Neathon staying alive, still count 1-2. Crescent wearing black tops, cursive Tigers written across the front. White block numerals on the back, white pants. Black striped socks, orange and black are the primary colors for Crescent. Here's the 1-2. Upstairs, ball 2, now 2 balls and 2 strikes. And welcome all of our friends listening from Crescent. Thank you for tuning in today. I know it's quite a long drive. We're happy to provide this service. Here's the 2-2, outside, misses, now full count. Neathon is battled. That changeup didn't quite get the strike zone. Now 3 balls, 2 strikes. No outs here. Johnson on first base. Here's the full count pitch. Pops that one back and out of play again. Neathon really battling here. Her first plate appearance of the day. In the outfield for the Lady Wildcats, out in left field, Rainey Davidson, center field, Allison Wolfenbarger, and in right field, Tacey Lee. That's your defense for the Colgate Lady Wildcats. Here's the 3-2. Swung on, hard hit ball down the left field line and out of play. Nathan steps out of the box, now back in. Awaiting the payoff pitch here from Walker. And it's outside, ball 4. Crescent now 2 on here early on. Now batting number 20, Paisley Dyer. Dyer now up to bat for the Lady Tigers. Pops that ball up in shallow left field. Coming up, making the catch is Rainey Davidson. Overthrows second. Might have been able to get the second baseman out, but she threw it to first. That is 1 out. Runners stay at first and second. Trinity Rice now batting. Takes that first off of Walker's glove. But Lambert comes away with it and throws it to first in time. Rice is out at first. What a play there by Lambert after it was batted away by Walker. Batting number 4, Cammie Weber. 2 outs now. After that good throw there by Lambert for first base. Just barely got Rice in time. Weber, though, she's ahead quick now, 2-0. Runners did advance from second and first to second and third now. Crescent now with 2 runners in scoring position. Weber softly fouls that back and out of play. For strike 1, 2 balls and 1 strike. Here's the 2-1. Low and in the dirt inside, 3 balls and 1 strike. Pulls that just barely to the left, out of play. That ball tailed off there quickly in the foul territory down the left field line. Walker battles back to a full count now. Crescent with 2 runners on, both in scoring position. A single will score 2 here. Weber trying to swung on, slow roller to House at third. House comes up, throws to first in time for out number 3. Crescent leaves 2 stranded. We'll take a break and be right back here.
As Oklahomans, we look out for one another, and at Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance, it's no different. With agents like Kevin Haney right here in Cole County, we always have someone close at hand with the advice and guidance you need to help you find affordable coverage and products for your home, auto, farm and ranch, business, life, and annuities. Please call Kevin Haney at 580-927-2324 or visit okfbinsurance.com today. Life insurance and annuity products offered through Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company. Property and casualty products are offered through Oklahoma Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance and affiliated companies. Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance, made of and made for Oklahomans.
In a world full of possibilities and firsts, you need neighbors in your corner, experts who have your back, and a cheering section to keep you going. That's why we're here. For 100 years and counting, we've been the first bank of dreaming big and the first bank of what's next. At First Bank, we believe that anything's possible, and we're here to help you believe it too. First Bank, here for possibilities.
And we're back here as we move to the bottom of the first inning. Crescent leaves 2 runners on, both in scoring position, as the score is still 0-0 as we move to the home half of the first. Trinity Rice, the pitcher for the Crescent Lady Tigers, a hard-throwing left-handed. First pitch to Lambert, right down the middle for a strike. Lady Wildcats haven't seen many left-handed pitchers. This is probably something to take note of here. In fact, I think Colgate's only seen one left-hander all season. Just gets the bottom of the strike zone. Good pitch there by Rice. Rice, a sophomore, is ahead in the count, 0-2. Just misses outside, ball one. That was a hard take there by Lambert. The 1-2 misses outside, ball two. Paisley Dyer back behind home plate doing the catching duties. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Rice gets the first strikeout of the day. There to JoJo Lambert. Comes right at Davidson for strike one. Rice ahead 0-1 here to Davidson. Davidson gets underneath that, pops that up out of play behind home plate. I think it got the trash truck as it drove by. Maybe in the trash truck, I'm not sure. Here's the 0-2 to Davidson. Swing and a miss, strike two. Here's the first pitch to Nelson. She gets underneath that, pops it out of play as well. Rice making quick work of the top two batters, leadoff hitters for the Lady Wildcats, with two strikeouts for the first 2 outs of the game for Crescent. Nelson gets underneath that one, again pops it, foul out of play, down the third baseline. If you're unfamiliar with the setup here at Colgate, we are facing, home plate is facing the southeast. So we do have a slight wind blowing in today. Rice is ahead 0-2 here to Nelson. Nelson pops that up. Going back at shortstop is Neathon, and she makes the catch for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down to Rice. We move to the top of the second. We'll take a break. Be back right here.
Looking for the perfect outfit or a unique gift? Visit Triple Heart Boutique. The latest trends in women and children's clothing, stylish accessories, and charming decor. Show your team pride with their exclusive Spirit Wear collection. Need an energy boost? Stop by for one of their refreshing teas and stay glowing all year long with their tanning and red light beds. Open Tuesday through Friday from 6 to 6 and Saturday 10 till 2. Visit Triple Heart Boutique at 117 North Main Street in Colgate.
My name is Dr. Matt Holcomb. I'm the owner of Custom Dental in Watoka. We pride ourselves to always being up to date with the newest in technology in dentistry. Have you ever wondered what it would take to have that smile you've always dreamed of? Come visit us at Custom Dental in Watoka. We'd love to go over that with you. If it's implants, if it's braces, if it's cosmetic dentistry, we'll do whatever it takes to get that smile that you've always hoped for and dreamed of. We love serving people, love serving our community, love serving God. Come see us and see how we can take care of all your dental needs.
And we're back here in the top half of the second inning, scoreless, 0-0 after a 3 up, 3 down performance there from Rice for Crescent. Up to bat here in the top of the 7th will be Webster, Williams, and Lovett. Will be the first 3 hitters for Crescent. Kyrie Walker back in the circle for the Lady Wildcats. Lady Tigers led by Coach Hudson. Really nice season for Crescent, 23-3. Comes in here ranked number 9. Here's the first pitch to Webster. Bunts it. Nelson bobbles it and is unable to make the throw to first base. Crescent with another leadoff hitter on base to start the inning. First inning was led off with a slap hit. Williams fouls that down the first base line for strike 1. The second inning is started off with a bunt single. Here's the next pitch to Williams. Hits that to House at third. Tries to pull a double play. Gets the second. And out at first. Double play there. Good job there from House to Delosier to Ferris to get the double play. First pitch to Lovett is low. Ball 1. So 2 quick outs here after that double play there by the Lady Wildcats. Ball 2 from Walker. Lady Wildcats wearing their purple pinstripes today. Misses low, ball 3. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Paints the inside corner, now 3-1. Lovett well ahead. 3 balls, 1 strike here. 2 outs, top of the second inning. Fouls that into the net for strike 2. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here's the payoff pitch from Walker. Swing and a miss. 3 up, 3 down for the Lady Wildcats. We'll take another break. Be back bottom of the second.
Logan & Sons in Atoka has the outdoor equipment from top brands to make your outdoor work or play a cinch. Still, Exmark, Hustler, Spartan, Intimidator UTVs, and Envy neighborhood vehicles are in stock and ready for you. Stop by today at 853 South Mississippi or call 580-889-3329. Logan & Sons proudly supporting all our local athletes.
In a world full of possibilities and firsts, you need neighbors in your corner, experts who have your back, and a cheering section to keep you going. That's why we're here. For 100 years and counting, we've been the first bank of dreaming big and the first bank of what's next. At First Bank, we believe that anything's possible, and we're here to help you believe it too. First Bank, here for possibilities.
And we're back here in Colgate for the Super Regional Tournament, Game 1 between the Crescent Lady Tigers and the Colgate Lady Wildcats as we move to the home half of the second inning. Up to bat for the Lady Wildcats will be number 5, Kyrie Walker. Here's the first pitch from Rice, right down the middle, strike 1. Jolie House on deck for the Lady Wildcats. Rice dealing so far from the circle. Good pitch there. Rice really good with her corners, her corner pitches. And is quickly ahead 0-2. And 3 pitches, 3 strikes, and down goes Walker. That's the third strikeout of the day for Rice. And just an inning and a third now. Now batting number 8, Jolie House.
Keep working, girls!
Another strike there from Rice to House. Jolie House now batting. Left-handed third baseman for the Lady Cats, behind 0-1. Hits that ball, slow roller to second. House has speed, and she's going to leg it out. She's safe at first. Ferris hits that to first baseman. She bobbles it and is able to step on first base for out number 1. House does advance to second. Two outs now. Here in the bottom of the second inning. Number 6, senior Allison Wolfenbarger up to bat for the Lady Wildcats. Colgate with a runner on scoring position. Rice slings that down the middle for strike 1. Tacey Lee on deck. Wolfenbarger hits that back into the net, strike 2. Rice ahead again. She's been ahead all day. 0-2, here's the pitch. Just misses outside. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Lady Cats trying to get on the board first. Scoreless here, bottom of the second inning. Wolfenbarger swings under that one. Another strikeout for Rice, and that ends the second inning. We'll move to the third. We'll take another break.
The RX shop is now under new ownership. Jason and Sedana Lanig and their 2 daughters are longtime residents of Caney and are looking forward to continuing the same great service for you and your family. They're excited for this opportunity to serve our community and invite you to let them help you with your healthcare needs. Call 580-889-3331, 580-889-3331, or come by 872 West 13th Street in Atoka. RX Shop thanks you for shopping local.
With Chevy trucks, be ready for adventure. With power you can count on. Capability that doesn't compromise. A hard-working EV with more range than any competitor and the potential to take you anywhere. It's Chevy truck season. Get 1.9% financing plus make no monthly payments for 90 days on all 2024 Silverado 1500 pickups. Chevrolet, the #1 selling truck brand in Texoma.
And we're back here, top of the third inning. It'll be the 9 spot hitting here for Crescent. Riley Alexander squares up the bunt, bunts it foul down third baseline, strike 1. Lady Tigers have been on base, the leadoff runners, been on base on the first and the second inning off a slap hit and a bunt. Alexander trying to do the same thing. Back to the top of the lineup on deck, Chloe Johnson. 0-1. Bunts that down the first base line. Ferris picks it up, throws it to Delosier at first for out number 1. Good cover there by the freshman second baseman, Natalie Delosier, covering first base for Mike Ferris. Batting now top of the lineup, Chloe Johnson, 1 for 1. Again, she had the slap single to start the game for the Lady Tigers. She slaps that out of play down the third base line. No balls, 1 strike to Johnson. The pitch, pops that up, and pops it up right to the shortstop, JoJo Lambert, for out number 2. Jada Nethon now batting. She walked in her first plate appearance. First pitch to Nethon. She gets underneath that one, pops it behind the Crescent bench, who's stationed down the first base line today. Lady Wildcats down the third base line. Crowd continuing to pour in here at Coalgate. Here's the 0-1. Low, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike from Walker. Walker has done a fantastic job in the circle this season for the Lady Wildcats. Here's the 1-1. Nathan pops that again out of play. A lot of foul balls here early today. Temperature continuing to climb here. We're at 80 degrees here in Coalgate. Again, not a cloud in the sky. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here's the 1-2. Pops that high down the third base line. Coming into foul territory is Davidson for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down. Kyrie Walker. And we're moving quickly. We're now bottom of the 3rd inning when we return.
No one likes the hassle of going to the tag office. That's why Cole County Tag Agent Leslie Battles and staff work to give you prompt service. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and even through lunch with no appointment needed. Cole County Tag Agency is a full-service motor license agency, providing registration renewals and title transfers for all types of vehicles, including boats, motorcycles, and ATVs. Driver's license renewals, real IDs, notary service, and now Pike Pass pickup location. Cole County Tag Agency, 28 North Main in Coalgate, a proud sponsor of Colgate Athletics.
A community bank is far more than just a bank that offers the services such as online and mobile banking, mobile deposit, and loans that fit your needs. A community bank invests in the community it serves. Your phone call will be answered by local people you already know and will make you feel welcome by greeting you as you enter the lobby. At Shamrock Bank, we effectively combine convenient banking technology with people you know and trust. It really is the people that make the difference. At Shamrock Bank, you are more than a customer, and we are more than a bank. Shamrock Bank, member FDIC.
Bottom of the 3rd inning here in Coalgate is Tacey Lee now up to bat for the Lady Wildcats here in the home half of the 3rd inning. Fast-moving 3.5 innings so far. Rice back in the circle. First pitch to Lee. Pops that. Oh, is it playable and foul? No, just goes across the net. Crescent fan just couldn't hang on to it. Good try, though. Tacey Lee trots back down to batter's box, the right-handed right fielder. Colgate with just 1 runner on base so far. Here's the 0-1 from Rice. Hits that just over the head of the first baseman, and that's going to drop. And Lee starts the bottom of the 3rd with a leadoff single. That's the first leadoff hitter on base for the Lady Cats so far today is another freshman, the designated player, number 3, Adrian Childers. Batting today for Natalie DeLozier. Childers, the 9-hole. Lee on base at first. Here's the first pitch. Childers squares up the bunt. Catcher lost it for a moment in the dirt. Coach Benedict was looking for Tacey to take off to second. She stays at first. Childers did go around on the bunt. No balls, 1 strike here to Childers, the 9-hole hitter for the Lady Wildcats. Hits that ball hard down the left field line, but it tails into foul territory. Childers has swung the bat pretty well as of late. Lady Wildcats top of the lineup on deck, JoJo Lambert. The 0-2 to Childers. That's in the dirt. Good block there by Dyer, doing a really good job behind home plate for Crescent today. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Rice winds it up. Here's the pitch. And gets Childers looking. That was right on the edge. Rice gets the call. Childers goes down looking for out number 1. Top of the lineup now, JoJo Lambert 0 for 1. She struck out looking her first plate appearance. Upstairs, ball 1. Rainey Davidson on deck. Scoreless so far here in the bottom of the 3rd. Lambert pops that behind home plate, out of play. I think at this point you may just have somebody just camp out in foul territory today. A lot of foul balls. 1 ball, 1 strike. Lambert again pops that out of play. Lambert now behind, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Colgate came out of the Panama region last week, going undefeated 3-0, beating Colcord 12-0, and beating Panama twice, 8-3 and 9-7, with a walk-off 2-run home run in the bottom of the 8th inning to send the Lady Cats here to the Super Regionals. Lambert again fouls that into back, battling behind home plate. Panama, a very good team that the Lady Wildcats have played a couple times this year. Hard victory. We'll talk about Crescent their next time up to bat. 1-2. Swing and a miss, and down goes Lambert. Like a good screwball there by Rice. Now 2 outs. Colgate with a run on at first. Davidson now at the bat for the Lady Wildcats. She struck out as well in her first plate appearance. Here's the first pitch. Foul ball into the net, strike 1. Rice looking over at Coach Hudson, giving the calls. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, that's strike 2. Davidson hits that hard right back up the middle, and that'll be a single. Good hit there by Davidson to slap that worm burner right back up the middle through Rice's feet. That'll be a single. That'll bring up Livy Nelson. Right-handed hitting catcher. Lady Cats now with 2 on here, 2 outs. Nelson steps into the batter's box. Here's the first pitch from Rice. She hits that up to center field, and it's going to drop. Lee being waved around third. We got to play at home, and Lee is safe, and Davidson is out at third. It was a good play there from the catcher. We'll take a break. Be right back here.
In a world full of possibilities and firsts, you need neighbors in your corner, experts who have your back, and a cheering section to keep you going. That's why we're here. For 100 years and counting, we've been the first bank of dreaming big, and the first bank of what's next. At First Bank, we believe that anything's possible, and we're here to help you believe it too. First Bank, here for possibilities.
H&L Custom Processing is proud to support the Coalgate Wildcats. A family-owned business by Gary and Charity Hensley, H&L offers custom processing of wild game as well as local livestock. H&L is USDA certified and makes it a goal to provide excellent service, cleanliness, and up-to-date processing services in their state-of-the-art facility. With immediate openings for beef and pork processing, H&L is here to help get your team ready for tailgating or backyard cookouts this season. Stop by and check out their facility in Coalgate or call 580-258-0263 for more.
And we're back here as we move to the top of the 4th inning. After an RBI single for Livy Nelson, and then a Davidson thrown out trying to leg out first to third. A good play there by Dyer at catcher position to throw Davidson out at third base. Coach Benedict trying to be aggressive. First pitch for Crescent here. Pops it up into center field, and Wolfenbarger makes the catch for out number 1. That was Dyer with the pop-up. I'll bring up number 23, Trinity Rice. 0 for 1 is Rice, grounded out in the first inning. Here's the first pitch from Walker. Rice slaps that through second base, rolls into the outfield for a single. Kimmy Weber now batting. 0 for 1, grounded out in the first inning for out number 3. We do have a courtesy runner for the pitcher. Don't have her number. I believe it's number 1. I believe it's going to be Cameron Taylor. Taylor running for Rice. For Crescent, they went undefeated in their regional tournament as well. Pitch outside, ball 1. Crescent beat Watonga in the first game 15-1, then picked up back-to-back victories against Tennessee 12-1 and 8-0. So Crescent only giving up 2 runs through 3 games in the regional tournament. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Now 2 balls and 1 strike to Weber. So these two teams coming in hot at the right time. Both undefeated in their regional tournaments. The 2-1 pops that into outfield, left center, and Wolfenbarger makes the catch for out number 2. Taylor stays at first base. Trinity Webster now batting. Trinity had a leadoff bunt here in the second inning. Crescent with speed up and down the lineup, not afraid to bunt. She's going to square up the bunt again, fouls it into third base line and out of play. Weber now back into the box, left-handed hitter. Behind the count 0-1. Squares up the bunt again. That pitch way high, but she bunted at it anyway, and it's now 0-2. Now 0-2. The swing, she pops it up infield. And Lambert makes the catch for out number 3. Crescent leaves another one on base. We'll take another break. Be back here.
This is Eric Studeville, inviting you to buy the Studeville way.
Whether you're looking for open roads
Or you like them built tough,
there is only one way to buy your vehicle.
and that's the Studeville way.
Studeville Chevrolet, 851 Westside Drive in Durant, and StudevilleChevrolet.com.
And Studeville Ford, 1601 South Mississippi in Atoka, and StudevilleFord.net.
The Studeville family of dealerships,
Proudly serving you and your communities.
When it comes to gifts that wow them, start your journey at the Flower Garden at 32 North Main in Colgate. Whether it's planning that big event or you just remembered your wedding anniversary midway through the workday, the Flower Garden can get the gift you need right and on time. Follow the Flower Garden on Facebook or book online 24/7 at theflowergardencolgate.com. The Flower Garden, proudly serving Colgate and surrounding areas since 1945.
Bottom of the 4th inning, Kyrie Walker will be the leadoff hitter here for the Lady Wildcats. Wildcats are able to get a run across in the last inning. They lead it 1-0 here in the home half of the 4th inning. Rice back in the circle. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Kyrie Walker chased that one on the outside. Rice softly hits that one down the first base line and tails off into foul territory for strike 2. Again, this is game 1 of a 2-game set here today. Guaranteed 2 games. Should these two teams split, there will be a game 3 tomorrow right here in Coalgate. Winner of the Super Regional here will punch their ticket to the state tournament in Oklahoma City next week. The 0-2. Walker hits that one almost in the same exact spot down the first baseline. Here's the 0-2 from Rice. Misses outside, ball 1. Walker now back into the circle, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pops that one up down the left field line. That may drop, and it does. That'll fall in there for a single as the left fielder, Webster, unable to run up to make the catch. That'll be a leadoff single here. Back-to-back innings now with leadoff singles for the Lady Cats. Just blooped that right out there in no man's land there behind third base as a courtesy runner now comes out. That'll be River Allen running for the pitcher, Kyrie Walker. Jolie House up to bat. She was the Lady Cats' first hit of the game back in the 2nd inning. Left-handed speedster, third baseman for the Lady Wildcats up to bat. Here's the pitch, squares up to bunt. And it hit House. House is going to get a free trip to first base. Coach Hudson's going to come out and talk things over. I think he's saying she may have initiated the contact. See what happens here. So the officials will now meet at second base to talk things over here. It's a close play. She did throw out the bunt, so her arms were extended. I think that's what they're discussing. She is safe at first. So River Allen now at second. Wildcats, Lady Cats with 2 on, no outs here with Micah Ferris up to bat. Ferris grounded out the 2nd inning. Lots of speed on the base now for the Lady Cats between Allen and House. Wolfenbarger up to bat, or excuse me, on deck for the Lady Cats. Be back-to-back seniors here between Ferris and Wolfenbarger. No outs. Ferris is ahead 1-0. Here's the pitch from Rice. Bunts it, pops it up, and just past the hands of the catcher. Dyer making a valiant attempt here right at the net. As Ferris got underneath it and popped it up into the net. Now 1 ball, 1 strike. Both teams leaving traffic out on the bases here through the first 3.5 innings. Bunts that down the third base line and kicks up the chalk and rolls foul. Now 1 ball, 2 strike. With 2 strikes, Ferris now squares up to hit. Here's the 1-2 from Rice. Misses upstairs, ball 2. 2-2's the count. Rice, here's the pitch, 2-2, swung on, hard hit to the first baseman, but that's going to move the runners. Lady Cats safely second and third. Ferris does her job to move the runners over. Allen now at third, House at second with Wolfenbarger up to bat. Wolfenbarger struck out in her first plate appearance. Wolfenbarger swings through that one for strike one. Tacey Lee on deck for the Lady Cats. Wolfenbarger, the senior outfielder, playing center field here for the first time this year for Colgate. Wolfenbarger pops that out of play down the first base line. Rice quickly ahead, 0-2. The pitch, swing and a miss, and Wolfenbarger goes down again. It's her second strikeout of the day. Brings up Tacey Lee. 1 for 1 is Lee. She had a leadoff single there in the third. Scored the game's only run so far. With an RBI single by Nelson in the third. Here's the first pitch to Lee. Swing and a miss. Two runners on for the Lady Cats. Second and third base occupied by the purple jerseys. Lee pops that again out of play down the first base line. Here's the 0-2. Rice trying to get out of the inning. Lee pops that out of play. Battling at the plate is 0-2. Rice trying to get out of this inning unscathed. Lady Cats have two runners on in scoring position. 2 outs, 0-2. Here's the pitch. Misses outside, ball one. One ball, 2 strikes. Lee softly hits that one out of play. Freshman Adrian Childers on deck for the Lady Cats. Rice trying to get through Lee first. She's ahead in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The windup, the pitch, and another foul. Lee battling at the plate. Still 1-2. Here's the pitch. Another foul by Lee. Lee making Rice work here for this last out, the bottom of the 4th inning. Here's the 1-2. Hard hit ball, and it drops into left field. That's going to score 1. House being waved around third play at the plate, and she is out. Lady Cats get 1, but get House at home. That was a tough play, but the right call there. Good throw by the outfielder Webster, and the Lady Cats put 1 more on the board. We'll take another break as we move to the 5th. Here from Colgate.
45% of people put off buying life insurance according to industry research. Insuring yourself and your family can help you be more prepared in the event of an illness or a tragic accident. Call your local farmer's agent, Lucinda Holland, and discover coverage options you can tailor to your priorities and budget. To learn more about your coverage options, call Lucinda Holland at 580-889-3745.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Life insurance issued by Farmers New World Life Insurance Company, Bellevue, Washington. Industry research conducted by Lima, and Life Happens in 2021.
Cole County General Hospital is proud to stand behind our Colgate Wildcats, committed to being a leader in health services and dedicated to improving each and every life we touch. Cole County General Hospital is a community-minded organization supporting our local businesses with resources and our community with care. We're located at 6 North Covington Street in beautiful Coalgate, Oklahoma. Stop in today or go to our website at ccghospital.com and see how we can help you. Cole County General Hospital. Go Wildcats.
And we're back here quickly. This game's moving very fast. Already now the top of the 5th inning as the Lady Cats get a last 2 innings, get runs, and that ball hit over Davidson's head in left field. It's going to roll to the fence, and that'll be a leadoff double for Williams. As we'll have a courtesy runner now for Williams. No, never mind. She's just letting go of her batting gloves. And we will have a runner. My apologies. That'll be number 3. Oh, never mind. Number 19, Kim Mata. No, sorry, Mormon. Mormon will be the runner. My apologies. Didn't have her on my roster, but had her in the official scores book. Popped up into left field, and Davidson makes the catch in foul territory for out number 1. Lovett pops that up. Number 5 is Alexander. We have an equipment stoppage here for the Lady Wildcats. Alexander up to bat, 0 for 1, grounded out in her first plate appearance. The Lady Tigers do have a runner on in scoring position here, 1 out. Slaps that back to Walker at the pitcher circle, and a high throw pulls Ferris off the first base bag, and Alexander is safe at first. Moves Mormon from second to third. Runners on now at the corners now for the top of the lineup. Johnson 1 for 2, singled in the first, popped up in the third. You got to expect Alexander's going to take second, and she does. Low throw to JoJo. They were trying to catch They were looking for the run home, but Coach Hudson does not send the runner, and Alexander sets up shop now at second base. Johnson pulls back there for ball 2. Crescent now threatening. 2 runners in scoring position with 1 out. Outside ball 3. Here's the 3-0. Gets the outside corner, strike 1. 3 balls and 1 strike. The 3-1 misses outside ball 4. That loads the bases full of Tigers. Neathon up to bat now. 0 for 1. She did walk in the first, popped up in the third. As the infield comes in and talks things over with Kyrie. Trying to settle Walker down just a little bit. Has 1 out. Neathon, though, threatening. Here's the first pitch to Neathon. Inside. Misses. Throw back to third. Not in time. Bases full of Tigers. 1 ball, no strikes. Neathon out of the box, now back in. Here's the pitch from Walker. Neathon chased that up high and fouled it back into the net. 1 ball, 1 strike. Coach Hudson coming down to talk things over with his hitter. Neathon, the shortstop for the Crescent Lady Tigers. Steps back into the right side of the left side of the batter's box. Hits that ball, pops up into center field. Wolfenbarger catches it, tries to make the throw home. That's going to score 1, but the rest of the runners stay. So Mormon will score from third, and Crescent is now on the board. They get their first run of the day. Now 2-1 here, top of the fifth, 2 outs. Dyer up to bat. Dyer 0 for 2. She's popped up twice. And that hits Dyer in the elbow. So bases are loaded again with Lady Tigers. Rice now up to bat. As we have a courtesy runner for the catcher, Dyer. The pitcher up to bat now, Trinity Rice, 1 for 2. Singled in her last plate appearance. Walker slides that in for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Hits that ball hard out to right center field, and that's going to drop. It's going to roll to the fence, and that's going to probably clear the bases. Being waved around third. Throw home, not in time, and Rice clears the bases with a double. Crescent now leads 4-2. Cammie Weber now batting. She's 0 for 2, grounded out and popped out. This is the 8th batter now of this inning. Strike 1 from Walker with a big lead off there at second. Here's the next pitch. Strike 2. Lady Cats got 1 in the third, 1 in the fourth. Crescent, they claw back and get 4 so far here in the top of the fifth. Looking for more. Walker misses that one high. Throw down to second. Not in time as the Lady Tiger retreats. Cameron Taylor running bases at second base now. Misses outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2. Hard hit ball down the right field line, and it stays fair. That's going to roll to the fence. Weber being waved around first, being waved around second, and she's going to be a stand-up triple for Weber as the bats have woke up now for the Crescent Lady Tigers. Five to 2 now the score here in Coalgate. Trinity Webster now batting. Squares up to bunt, fouls, strike 1. Webster, the 9th batter here in this inning for the Lady Tigers. Slaps that down the first base line. Throw to DeLozier, covering first in time for out number 3, but the damage was done as the Lady Tigers take a 5-2 lead. We'll take another break and be back here in Coalgate.
As Oklahomans, we look out for one another, and at Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance, it's no different. With agents like Kevin Haney right here in Cole County, we always have someone close at hand with the advice and guidance you need to help you find affordable coverage and products for your home, auto, farm and ranch, business, life, and annuities. Please call Kevin Haney at 580-927-2324 or visit okfbinsurance.com today. Life insurance and annuity products offered through Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company. Property and casualty products are offered through Oklahoma Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance and affiliated companies. Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance, made of and made for Oklahomans.
In a world full of possibilities and firsts, you need neighbors in your corner. Experts who have your back. and a cheering section to keep you going. That's why we're here. For 100 years and counting, we've been the first bank of dreaming big and the first bank of what's next. At First Bank, we believe that anything's possible, and we're here to help you believe it too. First Bank, here for possibilities.
And we're back here to the home half of the 5th inning after Crescent broke it open here, 5-2. After a bases clearing double for the pitcher, Trinity Rice, picking up 4 RBIs. Adrian Childers now batting the 9 spot. Adrian struck out in her first plate appearance. Pops that one down the third base line and into the dugout for the Lady Cats and out of play. Winner of game 1 is in prime position to punch their ticket to state tournament. Adrian watches that ball go by for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2. Back to the pitcher. Rice gathers it up and makes the easy throw to first for out number 1. As we now flip the lineup, top of the lineup for JoJo Lambert. 0 for 2, 2 strikeouts today for JoJo. Pitch a little high there, ball 1 to Lambert. Davidson on deck. Next pitch to Lambert, swing and a miss. Strike 1. Rice pitching really, really good so far here through game 1. Strike 2 as Lambert swings through it again. One ball, 2 strikes from Rice. Foul back into the net. Lambert staying alive. This is one of 8 regional sites scattered across the state. Best of 3 series for Class 2A is state tournament. Starts next week. Playing this game a little earlier. I think both teams have homecoming this week as the Crescent Lady Tigers, I believe homecoming I hear is tomorrow night. The Colgate Wildcats homecoming on Friday. Both teams trying to get this in and done. Here's the 1-2. Misses upstairs, ball 2. Rice thought she had that changeup in there, a little bit high there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Again, 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. Swing and a miss. That's the 3rd strikeout for Lambert. Brings up number 11, Rainey Davidson. Senior left fielder steps into up to the plate. She's 1 for 2, struck out in the first and had a single thrown out at third base in the 3rd. And strike 1 to Davidson. Oh, 1. Davidson pops that out of play down the first base line. For a loud strike 2. 0-2's the count. 2 strikes here. And a good pitching performance from Trinity Rice. She's trying to get the 3rd out. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. And Davidson goes down. Back-to-back strikeouts as we move to the top of the 6th. And we return right here from Coalgate.
Looking for the perfect outfit or a unique gift? Visit Triple Heart Boutique. The latest trends in women and children's clothing, stylish accessories, and charming decor. Show your team pride with their exclusive Spirit Wear collection. Need an energy boost? Stop by for one of their refreshing teas and stay glowing all year long with their tanning and red light beds. Open Tuesday through Friday from 6 to 6 and Saturday 10 till 2. Visit Triple Heart Boutique at 117 North Main Street in Coalgate.
My name is Dr. Matt Holcomb. I'm the owner of Custom Dental in Batoka. We pride ourselves to always being up to date with the newest in technology and dentistry. Have you ever wondered what it would take to have that smile you've always dreamed of? Come visit us at Custom Dental in Batoka. We'd love to go over that with you. If it's implants, if it's braces, if it's cosmetic dentistry, we'll do whatever it takes to get that smile that you've always hoped for and dreamed of. We love serving people, love serving our community, love serving God. Come see us and see how we can take care of all your dental needs.
And we're back here in Coalgate for the top of the 6th inning as the Crescent Lady Tigers lead the Coalgate Lady Wildcats 5-2 as the leadoff hitter here will be number 24, Reagan Williams. She started things off in the last inning with a loud double, scoring Crescent's first run. Williams 1 for 2, again with a double, run scored, and a ground out. Here's the first pitch to Williams. Good pitch there by Walker for strike one. Walker quickly back to pitch. Soft hit ball toward the dugout of the Crescent Lady Tigers. Falls harmlessly for strike two. And Walker quickly ahead 0-2. Williams now back into the box. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Walker, really good pitches there to Williams. That's Walker's second strikeout of the day. It's going to bring up Eli Lovett. Lovett 0 for 2. Squares up the bunt. Nelson picks it up, but it's foul. Hit off a home plate. That'd be a foul ball. Strike one. And we've seen Lady Tigers square up the bunt all up and down this lineup. Very aggressive here in game one, Crescent Lady Tigers and Coach Hudson. Here's the 0-1, swing and a miss, pop up, and I think it's going to tail into foul territory, out of play. Another drop by a Crescent fan, hate to see that. No balls, 2 strikes here, 1 out. Lovett popped it up in her last plate appearance. She gets underneath it again, pops up to shortstop, and Lambert makes the catch for out number 2. That'll bring up number 5, Riley Alexander. Alexander 1 for 2, grounded out in the 3rd. Had a single and scored a run there in the 4th. Alexander, a slap hitter in the 9 spot. Squares up the bunt, bunts it down the first base line. Ferris picks it up, throws it to DeLozier in time for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Walker. As we go to the home half of the 6th, we'll take another break. Crescent leads 5-2 here in Coalgate. We'll take another break and be right back here on the other side.
Logan & Sons in Atoka has the outdoor equipment from top brands to make your outdoor work or play a cinch. Still, Exmark, Hustler, Spartan, Intimidator UTVs, and Envy neighborhood vehicles are in stock and ready for you. Stop by today at 853 South Mississippi or call 580-889-3329. Logan & Sons, proudly supporting all our local athletes. Logan & Sons and
we're back here at the bottom of the 6th inning. Crescent has all 5 of their runs in the 5th as they have a 3-run lead here. Another inning and a half to go to complete this game one. Leadoff hitter for the Lady Wildcats is going to be number 14, Livy Nelson. Nelson 1 for 2. Does have an RBI. Nelson gets underneath that one. High pop-up behind home plate and out of play. Baseball field just to the left of the screen there. As the baseball and softball field run side by side to each other. Down at third base softball line, first base of the baseball field. Hard hit ball right back up the middle, ropes that into center field for a leadoff single for Livy Nelson. Bring up Kyrie Walker. Kyrie 1 for 2, has a single, scored a run. Did strike out in the second inning. Jolie House on deck for the Lady Wildcats. Rice continues to deal in the circle for the Lady Tigers. Here's the first pitch to Walker. Good pitch there by Rice, strike one. The 0-1. Gets underneath that one, pops it out of play for a long strike two. Temperatures warming up here, 115. It's about 88 degrees here in Coalgate. Looking for a high just inside of 90. Here's the 0-2, outside, ball one. In the wind blowing in from center field, kind of right center field here in Coalgate. Here's the 1-2. Misses outside, ball two. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The Lady Cats trail by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. Wildcats down to their final 6 outs here in game number 1. Again, there will be a game number 2 shortly following game number 1. Here's the 2-2. Hard hit ball down the left field line and out of play. Two balls, 2 strikes here from Kyrie Walker. Livy Nelson on first base for the Lady Cats. No outs, bottom of the 6th. Here's the 2-2. Gets underneath that one, pops it up into left field, and making the play is the left fielder. Good catch there by Webster, running up as quickly as she could to make the catch for out number 1. It'll bring up number 8, Jolie House. Jolie 1 for 1, has a single, and the second was hit by a pitch in her last plate appearance. Again, Nelson still on first base. Here's the pitch from Rice. Hits that back to the second baseman. Coming up, making the throw to first in time for out number 2. House is out. Nelson is safe at second. Gonna bring up number 2, Micah Ferris. Micah over 2 ground outs as we have a courtesy runner now for the catcher. It'll be number 25, Abby Fuller. Everybody's now reset. Ferris up to bat. Rice looking over for the instructions from Coach Hudson. Here's the pitch. Ferris pops that behind home plate. Strike one. Rice, one of your rewinds. Hard hit ball to second base. Coming up, making the throw to first in time for out number 3. Crescent now 3 outs. Picking up game 1 victory as we move to the final frame here in Coalgate. We'll take another break and be back after these messages.
The RX shop is now under new ownership. Jason and Sedana Lanig and their 2 daughters are longtime residents of Caney and are looking forward to continuing the same great service for you and your family. They're excited for this opportunity to serve our community and invite you to let them help you with your healthcare needs. Call 580-889-3331, 580-889-3331, or come by 872 West 13th Street in Atoka. RX Shop, thanks you for shopping local.
With Chevy trucks, be ready for adventure. With power you can count on. Capability that doesn't compromise. A hard-working EV with more range than any competitor and the potential to take you anywhere. It's Chevy truck season. Get 1.9% financing plus make no monthly payments for 90 days on all 2024 Silverado 1500 pickups. Chevrolet, the #1 selling truck brand in Texoma.
And we're back to the final frame here in Coalgate, top of the 7th inning. Crescent Lady Tigers holding a 3-run lead with a score of 5-2. Lady Cats jumped on the board first with the first 2 runs of the game, with a run in the 3rd and a run in the 4th. And immediately following the 4th, the top of the 5th, Crescent comes out and rolls a 5 out to take a 5-2 lead. As we've now moved to the top of the lineup for the Crescent Lady Tigers, Johnson, Neathon, and Dyer. Johnson singled in the 1st, popped up in the 3rd, and took a walk, scored a run in the 5th. Crescent looking for some insurance runs here. Here's the first pitch to Johnson. That's high and upstairs. Ball 1. Johnson, the left-handed hitting slap hitter for Crescent. Walker gets that in for strike 1. Now 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. Slaps that down the third base line, and it's fair. Just over the third base bag as the third baseman House had charged up for the slap. Was able to slap that right over House's head into fair territory, and that's a leadoff single to start the 7th inning. I'll bring up Neathon. Gets underneath that one, pops it up. Shallow center field, going back. Making the catch is JoJo Lambert from a shortstop position for out number 1. Paisley Dyer now batting. She was hit by a pitch in her last plate appearance. Popped it up in the 1st, popped up in the 4th. Hit by a pitch in her last plate appearance. Misses upstairs, throw back to 1st, not in time. Johnson slides in safely. Walker jams Dyer inside, and she fouls that down the third base line. Now 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 to Dyer. Hard hit ball to House, but it does go foul. Now 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 from Walker. Swings through, strike 3, but Johnson takes second as the ball comes out of Lambert's glove. Hitter is out. That was a Nelson caught the third strike foul. It went into Nelson's glove for out number 2. It's going to bring up Trinity Rice. Rice, the do-it-all player, he's going to Coach Benedict's going to smartly, intentionally walk Rice. And Rice's last at bat hit a 4 RBI double to open things up here. We'll move to Cammie Weber. Weber, though, she had a triple, the back-to-back doubles triple the last inning for the Lady Tigers. 2 outs here. Here's the first pitch inside, and that's a strike. Lady Tigers now with 2 on, 2 outs. Trying to get some insurance runs here before the home half of the 7th inning. Walker trying to shut the door, though. Here's the 0-1. Weber pops underneath that one. Going back into left field is the shortstop. Lambert misses it, and that's going to score 2. Lambert overran the ball, and it went behind, got behind Lambert. Score now 7-2. Here in the top of the 7th inning. Weber now stands at second. Trinity Webster now batting. Webster 1 for 3. Squares up to bunt, fouls it. One ball, 1 strike. Credit to the Crescent Lady Tigers. They've really taken advantage here of having runners on, as they've kind of opened this thing up here in the 7th, now 7-2. Here's the 1-1 to Webster. Bunt. That goes foul. Coach Benedict talking things over. The ball hit Webster when she came out of the box. If the ball hits the offensive player, that player's out. We'll see if they deem her being in foul territory or not. She's safe. Not safe at first, but not an out. Webster stays alive. Now 1 ball, 2 strikes. Again, Crescent with a runner on at second base. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Softly hits that one into center field. Outfield was playing up. That's going to roll to the fence. Webster being waved around second, and it'll be a triple for Webster. As the Lady Tigers tack another one on, 8-2. Williams now batting. Struck out in her last plate appearance. Williams check swings into the net for foul ball, strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Another foul into the net, strike 2. This is the second straight batter that Walker's had 2 strikes on the hitter. Timely hitting has got more runs across, and there's a hard hit ball to House at third. Comes up, makes the throw to first in time for out number 3, but the damage was done as the Lady Tigers put on 3 more, as it's a 6-run lead now in the final half of the 7th inning. We'll take another break and be back here.
No one likes the hassle of going to the tag office. That's why Cole County Tag Agent Leslie Battles and staff work to give you prompt service. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and even through lunch with no appointment needed. Cole County Tag Agency is a full-service motor license agency, providing registration renewals and title transfers for all types of vehicles, including boats, motorcycles, and ATVs. Driver's license renewals, real IDs, notary service, and now Pike Pass pickup location. Cole County Tag Agency, 28 North Main in Coalgate, a proud sponsor of Colgate Athletics.
A community bank is far more than just a bank that offers the services such as online and mobile banking, mobile deposit, and loans that fit your needs. A community bank invests in the community it serves. Your phone call will be answered by local people you already know and will make you feel welcome by greeting you as you enter the lobby. At Shamrock Bank, we effectively combine convenient banking technology with people you know and trust. It really is the people that make the difference. At Shamrock Bank, you are more than a customer, and we are more than a bank. Shamrock Bank, member FDIC.
And we're back to the home half of the 7th inning here as the Lady Wildcats trail the Crescent Lady Tigers 8-2, as it'll be the 7, 8, 9 hitters. Wolfenbarger, Lee, and Childers will be your first 3 hitters here for the Lady Wildcats. Trailing by 6. As it's been all Rice so far here today from the pitching circle for Crescent. Rice, 9 strikeouts so far through 6 innings. Behind in the count here, 1-0 to Wolfenbarger. Now behind 2-0. Lady Cats down to their final 3 outs. Rice tags the strike zone there now, 2 balls and 1 strike. Wolfenbarger 0 for 2, 2 strikeouts so far today. 2-1. Fouls that into the net, strike 2. The 2-2, swing and a miss, and down goes Wolfenbarger. Strike 3, and that's a double-digit strikeout for Rice. Number 10 on the day. Brings up Tacey Lee. Tacey did have a single in the 3rd and got an RBI fielder's choice in the 4th in her 2 plate appearances today for the right fielder. First pitch to Lee inside. Good pitch there, though. It's that inside corner where Rice has camped out all day. Right on the corners. Fantastic job so far today from Rice. Inside, outside. She's ahead 0-1. Lee hits that ball hard into right field. That'll be a single for Tacey Lee. We'll bring up the 9 spot. Number 3, Adrian Childers. Adrian 0 for 2, struck out in the 3rd, grounded out in the 5th. The leadoff hitter on deck, JoJo Lambert. Childers gets underneath that one, pops it up, and the catcher drops it. Childers is safe at first, and Lee is safe at second. Lee held up at first because it looked like it was going to be a catch by the catcher. She misses it. Lee got a really late start to second. Fortunate for the Lady Cats that Dyer throws it to first instead of second. And the Lady Cats are still alive now with 1 out, 2 on. As we flip the lineup, JoJo Lambert now steps into the box. JoJo, though, 0 for 3, 3 strikeouts for JoJo Lambert here today. Here's the first pitch to Lambert. Good pitch there by Rice. Rice she doesn't pitch from behind very, very often. That first pitch is generally a strike and has been most of the day. Rice really dominant when she's able to get in front. Falls even there, 1 ball, 1 strike. Davidson on deck for the Lady Cats. Again, 1 out. Lady Cats trail by 6, 2-1. Inside, ball 2. The 2-1 from Rice, way upstairs, ball 3. Changeup that just didn't drop. That started head high and stayed head high. Coach Hudson's going to call time and probably cool things off for Rice here. It's getting warm. Rice has pitched all game. Pitched a heck of a game. This is game one of game two. We'll take another break and be right back here from Coalgate.
In a world full of possibilities and firsts, you need neighbors in your corner, experts who have your back, and a cheering section to keep you going. That's why we're here. For 100 years and counting, we've been the first bank of dreaming big and the first bank of what's next. At First Bank, we believe that anything's possible, and we're here to help you believe it too. First Bank, here for possibilities.
And we're back here as Coach Hudson returns to the dugout. Lambert ahead 3-1 here, 1 out. Here's the pitch from Rice. That's low, and that's ball 4. Lady Cats load the bases. Rainey Davidson, 1 for 3 on the day. 2 strikeouts and a single for Davidson. Bases are loaded, full of purple jerseys here with 1 out. Lady Cats trail by 6. Livy Nelson on deck. Here's the first pitch to Davidson. That's strike 1. I said you can almost count on Rice, the first pitch being a strike. Davidson hits that to the shortstop, and everybody returns back to their bags. Tacey Lee didn't get a big jump, so she was back. Davidson hit that back to the shortstop for out number 2. Crescent 1 out from clinching game number 1. Livy Nelson, though, steps up to bat. Kyrie Walker on deck. Two outs. Here's the first pitch from Rice. Outside, ball 1. The next pitch to Nelson. Change up down the middle, strike 1. One ball, 1 strike. Again, Crescent 2 strikes away from clinching game number 1. Here's the 1-1. Hard hit ball down the third base line. Foul. Strike 2. Game 2 scheduled to start about 2 o'clock. Sure, teams will take 20-30 minutes here between games. Here's the 1-2. Upstairs, ball 2. Kyrie Walker on deck. Livy Nelson is 2 for 3 today. Two balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And at the glove of the shortstop, rolls through her glove, and that scores 1. RBI single, scores Tacey Lee from third. That's Lee's 3rd run of the day. 2nd RBI for Livy Nelson. Walker now into the batter's box. Takes the first pitch for strike 1. Jolie House up to bat. And the Wildcats trailing by 5 now. Bases are loaded. Here's the pitch to Walker. Gets underneath that one, pops it behind home plate. Out of play for strike 2. Rice well ahead now, 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Rolls it into the dirt. Good block there by Dyer. Saved a run. Childers at third. Lambert at second and Nelson at first. There is speed on the bags at second and third for the Lady Wildcats. Walker behind in the count, 1-2. Here's the pitch. Another foul ball out of play. The 1-2. Gets underneath that, pops it up into left field, and making the catch for out number 3. And Crescent takes game number 1 in the best-of-3 series with a score of 8-3. We'll take a break, be right back here. This is Lady Cat Softball, presented by First Bank.
This is Eric Studeville, inviting you to buy the Studeville way.
Whether you're looking for open roads
Or you like them built tough.
There is only one way to buy your vehicle.
And that's the Studeville way.
Studeville Chevrolet, 851 Westside Drive in Durant, and StudevilleChevrolet.com.
And Studeville Ford, 1601 South Mississippi in Atoka. And StudevilleFord.net.
The Studeville family of dealerships,
Proudly serving you and your communities.
When it comes to gifts that wow them, start your journey at the Flower Garden at 32 North Main in Colgate. Whether it's planning that big event or you just remembered your wedding anniversary midway through the workday, the Flower Garden can get the gift you need right and on time. Follow the Flower Garden on Facebook or book online 24/7 at theflowergardencolgate.com. The Flower Garden, proudly serving Colgate and surrounding areas since 1945.
In a world full of possibilities and firsts, you need neighbors in your corner, experts who have your back, and a cheering section to keep you going. That's why we're here. For 100 years and counting, we've been the first bank of dreaming big and the first bank of what's next. At First Bank, we believe that anything's possible, and we're here to help you believe it too. First Bank, here for possibilities.
Logan & Sons in Atoka has the outdoor equipment from top brands to make your outdoor work or play a cinch. Still, Exmark, Hustler, Spartan, Intimidator UTVs, and Envy neighborhood vehicles are in stock and ready for you. Stop by today at 853 South Mississippi or call 580-889-3329. Logan & Sons, proudly supporting all our local athletes.
Brown's Funeral Service in Atoka, Coalgate, Durant, and Medill are proud to be a part of the communities they serve. Since 1994, Brown's Funeral Service has proudly supported nonprofits, police and fire departments, local military members, and area schools. The staff at Brown's Funeral Service takes great pride in these endeavors because they realize it's more than being in business. It's about being a thread in the fabric of our community. Brown's Funeral Service, where service begins but never ends.
As Oklahomans, we look out for one another, and at Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance, it's no different. With agents like Kevin Haney right here in Cole County, we always have someone close at hand with the advice and guidance you need to help you find affordable coverage and products for your home, auto, farm and ranch, business, life, and annuities. Please call Kevin Haney at 580-927-2324 or visit okfbinsurance.com today. Life insurance and annuity products offered through Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company. Property and casualty products are offered through Oklahoma Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance and affiliated companies. Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance, made of and made for Oklahomans.
The RX shop is now under new ownership. Jason and Sedana Lanig and their two daughters are longtime residents of Caney and are looking forward to continuing the same great service for you and your family. They're excited for this opportunity to serve our community and invite you to let them help you with your healthcare needs. Call 580-889-3331, 580-889-3331, or come by 872 West 13th Street in Atoka. RX Shop thanks you for shopping local.
And we're back here as we wrap up game number 1 as the Crescent Lady Tigers take game number 1 in the best of 3 series. 8-3 is the score. The winning pitcher for the Crescent Lady Tigers be Trinity Rice, the sophomore left-handed thrower. 7 innings, 7 hits, 3 earned runs, 2 walks, and 10 strikeouts for Rice. Really good performance. Rice talked about it in the broadcast, how she gets ahead early and doesn't really relinquish that. So the Lady Wildcats may jump on Rice early, maybe, change of things. For the Kyrie Walker, she pitched 7 innings, give up 10 hits, 8 runs, 3 walks, and 3 strikeouts for Kyrie Walker. So we'll step aside here. We'll leave the streaming going, but I will not be talking. So if you don't hear anything, don't think it's you. We'll get fired back up here when game number 2 gets started. I would say about 15 minutes. So 15, if you got somewhere to go, somewhere to be, you may take a quick run. Come back here, take us with us. We're on YouTube at Colgate Wildcats. So wherever you are, however you are, thank you for listening. I'll step aside here. Final game number 1. Crescent takes game number 1. Lady Cats trying to battle back from elimination. Game number 2 coming up here shortly from Coalgate.
H&L Custom Processing is proud to support the Coalgate Wildcats. A family-owned business by Gary and Charity Hensley, H&L offers custom processing of wild game as well as local livestock. H&L is USDA certified and makes it a goal to provide excellent service, cleanliness, and up-to-date processing services in their state-of-the-art facility. With immediate openings for beef and pork processing, H&L is here to help get your team ready for tailgating or backyard cookouts this season. Stop by and check out their facility in Coalgate or call 580-258-0263 for more.
A community bank is far more than just a bank that offers the services such as online and mobile banking, mobile deposit, and loans that fit your needs. A community bank invests in the community it serves. Your phone call will be answered by local people you already know and will make you feel welcome by greeting you as you enter the lobby. At Shamrock Bank, we effectively combine convenient banking technology with people you know and trust. It really is the people that make the difference. At Shamrock Bank, you are more than a customer, and we are more than a bank. Shamrock Bank, member FDIC.
Looking for the perfect outfit or a unique gift? Visit Triple Heart Boutique. The latest trends in women and children's clothing, stylish accessories, and charming decor. Show your team pride with their exclusive Spirit Wear collection. Need an energy boost? Stop by for one of their refreshing teas and stay glowing all year long with their tanning and red light beds. Open Tuesday through Friday from 6 to 6 and Saturday 10 till 2. Visit Triple Heart Boutique at 117 North Main Street in Coalgate.
This is Eric Studeville inviting you to buy the Studeville way.
Whether you're looking for open roads
Or you like them built tough,
there is only one way to buy your vehicle.
and that's the Studeville way.
Studeville Chevrolet, 851 Westside Drive in Durant, and StudevilleChevrolet.com.
And Studeville Ford, 1601 South Mississippi in Atoka, and StudevilleFord.net.
The Studeville family of dealerships
Proudly serving you and your communities.
When it rains, it pours, so it's important for you to get the coverage that meets your needs. Farmers Insurance agent Lucinda Holland can help you understand your options so you can prepare for what the forecast brings. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two. Learn more by calling agent Lucinda Holland at 580-889-3744 to find out how she can help you protect the things that matter most to you. That's Lucinda Holland.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
And here we are as we get set to start game number 2 after Crescent holds a 1-0 lead here in a best-of-3 series. Crescent picking up a 8-3 victory, picking up an 8-3 victory. My apologies to my English teacher in high school. 8-3 final score of the game number 1. The Kyrie Walker back in the circle for the Lady Wildcats as they flip the coin, and the Lady Wildcats are home team again. Leadoff hitter here to Johnson. First pitch to Johnson. Misses high, ball 1. Crescent 1 game away from making it to the state tournament. Wildcats needing to win this one and tomorrow's contest should they win today. Walker, though, behind in the count here early on, 2-0. Defense is all the same for the Lady Wildcats as Walker's having trouble finding the strike zone here to start game number 2. There's a 3-0 to Johnson. There's strike number 1. Johnson played well in the first game. Had 2 singles, scored 2 runs, excuse me. Slaps that right into the glove of the third baseman, Jolie House, for out number 1. Gonna bring up number 8, Jada Neathon. Here's the first pitch to Neathon. Fouls that right at Coach Benedict down the third base line and foul. Here's the next pitch. Bunts it. Nelson picks it up, throws it to first. In time, but DeLozier was unable to squeeze that ball there at first. It was a good throw by Nelson. And Neathon ends up on base. Paisley Dyer now, the catcher for the Crescent Lady Tigers. Dyer in game 1. Only on base 1 time on a hit by pitch. Struck out and popped it out twice. She goes right at Walker, though, on that first pitch and fouls it down the third base line and out of play. Here's the 0-1. Rolls it in the dirt. There goes the runner to second. Nelson bounces that into Lambert. Neathon slides in for stolen base. Let's go 2-0. 1-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Another hard hit ball, foul. Down the left field fence. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. Fouled it to House again. One ball, 2 strikes. 1 out, though. Crescent has a runner in scoring position at second base as Neathon stole second. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Dyer goes chasing for strikeout number 1 for Kyrie Walker. He'll bring up number 23, Trinity Rice. He's going to walk Rice. I don't know that Rice will see another pitch for the rest of the day. So Kimmy Weber's probably going to have at least one base runner on every time she comes up to bat. Here is Kimmy Weber's now batting. We'll have a courtesy runner now for Rice. Weber, though, has a double and a triple today. 2 for 4 in game number 1. 2 RBIs. Did score 2 runs. Weber gets underneath that one, though. Pops it up. Second base. DeLozier gets it. Squeezes it under glove and for out number 3. Game number 2 starts the way game number 1 did. No runs in the top half of the first. We'll take another break. Be right back here. This is Lady Cat Softball presented by First Bank.
As Oklahomans, we look out for one another, and at Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance, it's no different. With agents like Kevin Haney right here in Cole County, we always have someone close at hand with the advice and guidance you need to help you find affordable coverage and products for your home, auto, farm and ranch, business, life, and annuities. Please call Kevin Haney at 580-927-2324 or visit okfbinsurance.com today. Life insurance and annuity products offered through Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company. Property and casualty products are offered through Oklahoma Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance and affiliated companies. Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance, made of and made for Oklahomans.
In a world full of possibilities and firsts, you need neighbors in your corner, experts who have your back, and a cheering section to keep you going. That's why we're here. For 100 years and counting, we've been the first bank of dreaming big and the first bank of what's next. At First Bank, we believe that anything's possible, and we're here to help you believe it too. First Bank, here for possibilities.
Bottom of the first inning, it's scoreless. Trinity Rice will be back in the circle for the Crescent Lady Tigers. Trinity, of course, why not? 7 innings, 10 strikeouts in game number 1, 3 runs on 7 hits. For Rice. Dyer back behind home plate. Williams on first. Lambert now to bat, squares up the bunt, bunts it right back to the pitcher, and Rice makes the play for out number 1. Rainey Davidson now batting for the Lady Wildcats. Good defensive play there by Rice. First pitch to Davidson. Softly pops that back into the net for strike number 1. Next pitch from Rice. Same thing, fouls it back out of play, strike 2. The 0-2 outside, misses, ball 1. Dyer tried to frame that. Did a pretty good job, but that was clearly outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Into the net again. Davidson staying alive here in this must-win elimination game for the Colgate Lady Cats. This is an 8-9 matchup. Lady Tigers would love to go home tonight. Here's the 1-2, another foul into the net. Lady Cats trying to force the if necessary game played here tomorrow. Unsure of the time on that. But we're a long way from that point. Here's the 1-2 to Davidson. Slow roller to the third baseman. Comes up throwing, and a good play by the third baseman, Weber. That ball had Weber going that direction anyway. Makes the good throw to Williams for out number 2. Livy Nelson out to bat. Liv had a pretty good game 1. 2 for 4, has an RBI, 2 singles. Good change up there by Rice. As Nelson sends that one foul into the baseball field next door. Oh, 1. Rolls it across home plate for ball 1. Rice, just a sophomore for the Crescent Lady Tigers. Upstairs, ball 2. Mentioned at the end of game 1 how Rice rarely starts from behind. She's pitched the whole game, plus this one here to start. Hard hit ball to Weber at third, throws to first in time, 3 up, 3 down. 3 ground outs for the Lady Cats. Top of the second coming up. This is Lady Cats softball presented by First Bank.
Looking for the perfect outfit or a unique gift? Visit Triple Heart Boutique. The latest trends in women and children's clothing, stylish accessories, and charming decor. Show your team pride with their exclusive Spirit Wear collection. Need an energy boost? Stop by for one of their refreshing teas and stay glowing all year long with their tanning and red light beds. Open Tuesday through Friday from 6 to 6 and Saturday 10 till 2. Visit Triple Heart Boutique at 117 North Main Street in Coalgate.
My name is Dr. Matt Holcomb. I'm the owner of Custom Dental in Batoka. We pride ourselves to always being up to date with the newest in technology and dentistry. Have you ever wondered what it would take to have that smile you've always dreamed of? Come visit us at Custom Dental in Batoka. We'd love to go over that with you. If it's implants, if it's braces, if it's cosmetic dentistry, we'll do whatever it takes to get that smile that you've always hoped for and dreamed of. We love serving people, love serving our community, love serving God. Come see us and see how we can take care of all your dental needs.
Top of the second inning as Kyrie Walker makes her way back to the circle for the Colgate Lady Wildcats. Scoreless here in game number 2 after an 8-3 victory for the Crescent Lady Tigers in game number 1. Trinity Webster, I believe, will be the leadoff hitter here as we start top of the second inning. Webster in her last at bat did have a triple. 2 for 4 for Trinity Webster. Singled in the second of the last game. Popped up, grounded out there in the middle. Bunts the first pitch from Walker, foul, strike 1. Like I said, did have a triple there in the 7th inning. The Lady Tigers have proved they can hit up and down the lineup as well as bunt. Very dangerous Lady Tigers team here. Pitch 2. Throws it back to Walker. Throws it to first base in the dirt. And Webster is safe on that bunt. Reagan Williams now batting. Swings at the first pitch into the Colgate dugout for strike 1. Williams. She was 1 for 4, a couple of ground outs to strikeout, but did have a double in the 5th inning of game number 1. Hits that hard to right field, and that's going to drop for a single. Lee comes up throwing to second, and the Lady Tigers will have runners on the corners. Back-to-back singles here to start the 2nd inning for the Lady Tigers. Eli Lovett now batting. Williams is going to stay in at first base. There's the first pitch to Lovett. Squares up to bunt. Back to Walker, and she's throw to third, really close. But Webster is safe back at third, and bases are now loaded. No outs. Riley Walker now batting. 9-hole for the Crescent Lady Tigers. Before we flip the lineup, top of the lineup on deck. Alexander fouls that back out of play. The 0-1. Slow roller to Walker, the pitcher, out at home, and gets away from the first baseman. That's going to score another run. And Alexander's going to take second. Crescent gets 2 across there. They're quickly up 2-0 here with 1 out. Bunt back to Walker at home. Throws it to Nelson. The runner did not go from third, and the Lady Tigers load the bases again. And Matt Johnson oh, they got 2. Foul ball into left field, out of play. Jaden Ethon up to bat with 1 out. Score 1-0 here, top of the 2nd inning. Pops that again out of play. Strike 2. To the count to Nathan. Upstairs, ball 1. Bases are still loaded with Tigers. Here's the 1-2 from Walker. Hard hit ball to left field. That's going back. That may go out, and it does. Grand slam home run for Jaden Ethon. And the Crescent Lady Tigers quickly ahead 5-0 here in this elimination game. After a 4 RBI grand salami home run by Neathon. Brings up Paisley Dyer. Dyer pops that back out of play. I think it tagged the truck driving by. Dyer back into the box now. 0-1. It's the pitch upstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike to Dyer. Two balls, 1 strike. Dyer slow rolls that into foul territory. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. As Crescent leads 5-0, top of the 2nd inning, 1 out. The 2-2. Check swing, did she go? Let's see, she did not. She checked up. That'll be a ball. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Full count now with 1 out to Dyer as Rice stands on deck. Dyer gets underneath that one, pops it up back to the pitcher, and Walker makes the catch for out number 2. Rice now up to bat. Probably pitch to her in this situation. Nobody's on. Here's the first pitch to Rice. She pops that up into shallow center field. Coming up quickly, Allison Wolfenbarger, and it's over her head. And that'll be a stand-up double. For Rice. Coach Benedict calls time, now making his way back to the dugout. Wolfenbarger just looks like she overran it. Cammie Weber now up to bat, 0 for 1, popped it up in the last inning. Here's the first pitch to Weber. As we have a courtesy runner now. Number 1 in the game, that's Cameron Taylor. Running for Rice at second base. Inside pitch, ball 2. Now 2 balls, no strikes. Upstairs, ball 3. And that's a 4-pitch walk to Weber. As we've now batted around in the lineup. Trinity Webster now up to bat. She started things off here with a single. That's a slow roller to House at third. Making the dig for out number 3 on the throw from House to Delosier. Good pick there by Delosier to dig it out of the dirt. 3 outs, but damage was done again. Another 5-run inning in game 2 for the Crescent Lady Tigers. We'll take a break. We'll return right here on the other side of these messages.
Logan & Sons in Atoka has the outdoor equipment from top brands to make your outdoor work or play a cinch. Still, Exmark, Hustler, Spartan, Intimidator UTVs, and Envy neighborhood vehicles are in stock and ready for you. Stop by today at 853 South Mississippi or call 580-889-3329. Logan & Sons, proudly supporting all our local athletes.
In a world full of possibilities and firsts, you need neighbors in your corner, experts who have your back, and a cheering section to keep you going. That's why we're here. For 100 years and counting, we've been the first bank of dreaming big and the first bank of what's next. At First Bank, we believe that anything's possible, and we're here to help you believe it too. First Bank, here for possibilities.
Bottom of the second inning here. Crescent jumping on the Lady Cats early here, 5-0 in this elimination round. Kyrie Walker will be up to bat here for the Lady Wildcats. First pitch, gets a hold of that one and pops it back up to the second baseman for a quick out number one. Jolie House now up to bat. First pitch to House is upstairs and outside, ball one. Pitch from Rice. A little bit low. 2 balls, no strikes. The umpires have flipped their position here. The umpire that was in the field in game one is now umpiring behind home plate. House swings through that changeup. Big swing there, 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's the 2-1 pitch from Rice. House fouls that back. 2-2. It's been all Trinity Rice here today for the Crescent Lady Tigers. 10 strikeouts in the first game. Here's the 2-2. House hits that ball hard out to right center field and making the catch. The right fielder. It was a good play there by Carrie Gregory. Her right fielder position, running to her right to make that play. Micah Ferris now up to bat for the Lady Wildcats. That pitch misses low. Dyer trying to frame that up. Ball one. The 1-0. Ferris slaps that back to Rice in the pitcher circle for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down. Rice has faced the minimum pitcher so far here today. Move to the third inning. We'll be back. This is Wildcat Softball presented by First Bank.
The RX shop is now under new ownership. Jason and Sedana Lanig and their 2 daughters are longtime residents of Caney and are looking forward to continuing the same great service for you and your family. They're excited for this opportunity to serve our community and invite you to let them help you with your healthcare needs. Call 580-889-3331, 580-889-3331, or come by 872 West 13th Street in Atoka. RX Shop thanks you for shopping local.
With Chevy trucks, be ready for adventure. With power you can count on. Capability that doesn't compromise. A hard-working EV with more range than any competitor and the potential to take you anywhere. It's Chevy truck season. Get 1.9% financing plus make no monthly payments for 90 days on all 2024 Silverado 1500 pickups. Chevrolet, the #1 selling truck brand in Texoma.
And we're back here in Coalgate for game number 2. As we've had a pitching change for the Colgate Lady Wildcats, it'll be the senior Nevaeh Parker. Parker, who was slated to be the Lady Cats starting pitcher this year, had a pretty gruesome injury in Summer League basketball. Parker going to get the pitch here as she's made a valiant recovery here in her recovery and rehab. She's come in to pitch. First pitch there, strike 1. Reagan Williams will be leading things off here in the 3rd inning. That pitch well outside. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1. Hard hit ball out to right field, and Tacey Lee gathers it in for out number 1. Eli Lovett now batting. Another sophomore. Only 2 seniors for these Crescent Lady Tigers here today. They're very much junior and sophomore led. Here's the pitch from Parker. Lovett squares up the bunt. Nelson comes out, throws it to first in time for out number 2. Riley Alexander now batting in the 9-hole. Had a fielder's choice RBI in the previous inning. She squares up the bunt. Goes around, strike 1. Lays that bunt down, but goes foul. And Parker's quickly ahead now, 0-2 here. 2 outs here in the top of the 3rd inning. The 0-2. Ball 1. The 1-2 pitch. Parker shaking Nelson off. Here's the 1-2. Slow roller to House. Rolls into the dugout of Colgate. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 from Parker. Another foul ball by Alexander. Here's the 1-2 again to Alexander. Gets on top of that one and rolls it through the glove of the 3rd baseman. 2-out single by Alexander. Now back to the top of the lineup with Chloe Johnson. Chloe 1 for 2. Popped it up in the 1st, had a single, scored a run in the 2nd. The leadoff slap hitter. Slaps that. It's fair. Over the glove of House. Perfectly placed ball there by Johnson. As Neathon now steps back up to the plate. Last time she was up, had a grand slam RBI. Neathon already with 4 RBIs, 4 of the 5. Slow roller, foul territory. Strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Neathon gets underneath that one, pops it back out of play for strike 2. A lot of hits today from Crescent have come on 2 strikes. Lady Tigers very much aggressive on the 0-2 counts, or even on any 2 count. Misses upstairs. Ball 1, 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2. Pops it into foul territory and just over the outstretched arm of Davidson. Still 0-2, excuse me, 1-2. The 1-2 to Neathon. Here's the pitch, outside, ball 2. Here's the 2-2. Another foul ball. Neathon really battling here in this at bat against Parker. Neathon just a freshman. Hits that to House at third, and she steps on third base for out number 3. Lady Tigers getting none there in the top of the third, but they still have a 5-run lead as we move to the home half of the third. We'll be back right after these messages.
No one likes the hassle of going to the tag office. That's why Cole County Tag Agent Leslie Battles and staff work to give you prompt service. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and even through lunch with no appointment needed. Cole County Tag Agency is a full-service motor license agency, providing registration renewals and title transfers for all types of vehicles, including boats, motorcycles, and ATVs. Driver's license renewals, real IDs, notary service, and now Pike Pass pickup location. Cole County Tag Agency, 28 North Main in Colgate, a proud sponsor of Colgate Athletics.
A community bank is far more than just a bank that offers the services such as online and mobile banking, mobile deposit, and loans that fit your needs. A community bank invests in the community it serves. Your phone call will be answered by local people you already know and will make you feel welcome by greeting you as you enter the lobby. At Shamrock Bank, we effectively combine convenient banking technology with people you know and trust. It really is the people that make the difference. At Shamrock Bank, you are more than a customer, and we are more than a bank. Shamrock Bank, member FDIC.
And we're back here, home half of the third inning. Crescent Lady Tigers lead 5-0 as Allison Wolfenbargen now to bat for the Lady Wildcats. This will be Allison's first plate appearance here in game number 2. Allison went 0 for 3 in game number 1 with 3 strikeouts. Rice still dealing for the Lady Tigers. Why not? She's pitched a pretty good day here today. Between a game and 2 innings. Wolfenbargen gets underneath that one into left center, and making the diving catch is the center fielder. Nice play there by the center fielder on that diving play for out number 1. Impressive play. Tacey Lee now batting. Lee had a pretty good day in the first game. 2 for 2, did have a fielder's choice RBI, did score 2 runs. Lee drives that back up the middle and bobbled by the second baseman, and Lee's going to be safe at first. Another single by Tacey. Her third single between 2 games. Every time Lee has been on base, she has scored thus far. 1 out now for the freshman, Adrian Childers. Jocelyn Lambert on deck for the Lady Cats. Childers drives that into right field, and that's going to drop. Back-to-back singles now for the Lady Cats. A little bit of sign of life here at the bottom of the lineup. JoJo Lambert now up to bat. JoJo grounded out in her first plate appearance. A couple of Lady Cats on, first and second for the leadoff hitter, JoJo Lambert. Lambert looking for her first hit today. Fouls that back into the net. Lambert's been on base once in the 7th inning of the first game on a walk. Jams Lambert, pops it back to Rice. Takes one step out of the pitcher's circle and catches the pop-up for out number 2. Randy Davidson now batting. Here's the first pitch to Davidson. Strike 1. It's another first pitch strike offering from Rice. Been pretty consistent with that all day. 2 outs, 2 runners on. Swing and a miss, Davidson, strike 2. Upstairs. Ball 1. One ball, 2 strikes to Davidson. Here's the pitch. Misses low. Now 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2. Davidson hits that back to center fielder and makes the catch for out number 3. Lady Cats leave a couple on. And Crescent still holding a 5-0 lead as we move to the 4th. We'll be back right here from Coalgate.
In a world full of possibilities and firsts, you need neighbors in your corner, experts who have your back, and a cheering section to keep you going. That's why we're here. For 100 years and counting, we've been the first bank of dreaming big and the first bank of what's next. At First Bank, we believe that anything's possible, and we're here to help you believe it too. First Bank, here for possibilities.
H&L Custom Processing is proud to support the Colgate Wildcats. A family-owned business by Gary and Charity Hensley, H&L offers custom processing of wild game as well as local livestock. H&L is USDA certified and makes it a goal to provide excellent service, cleanliness, and up-to-date processing services in their state-of-the-art facility. With immediate openings for beef and pork processing, H&L is here to help get your team ready for tailgating or backyard cookouts this season. Stop by and check out their facility in Coalgate or call 580-258-0263 for more.
And we're back here, top of the 4th inning. The Crescent Lady Tigers continue to lead 5-0. As Nevaeh Parker makes her way back out to the pitching circle for the Colgate Lady Wildcats. Again, this Crescent team with a 24-3 record. Some believe that they should have been hosting this super regional site. So far, they've kind of showed why. They've hit the ball really well today, and Trinity Rice has pitched equally as well as the hitting. Here's the first pitch. First pitch to Paisley Dyer will be the leadoff hitter here in the fourth inning. Evens the count up with that foul ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike. Soft hit ball to Lambert at short. She comes over to her right to make the catch for out number 1. Dyer hasn't hit the ball particularly well today. One of the few Lady Tigers who hasn't. Trinity Rice now up to bat. First pitch to Rice is a ball 1. Rice had a double in her last at bat. Hits that ball hard down the third base line and out of play into the Lady Cat dugout. One ball, 1 strike. Here's the windup from Parker. Misses outside, ball 2. And Rice has 2 doubles on the day. Hit a double in the first game, which cleared the bases with 4 RBIs. Had a double in her last at bat as well. 3 balls and 1 strike. The 3-1. And that misses outside, ball 4. So Rice draws a walk. That's going to bring up Cammie Weber. Weber's had a really good day herself. Following Rice, a triple and a double so far for Weber. Has drawn a walk between 2 games. First pitch from Parker, low, ball 1. As Cameron Taylor now steps into the first base. Courtesy running for the pitcher. Nevaeh Parker, the 1-0. Misses upstairs, ball 2. Two balls, no strikes, 1 out here. Swing and a slow roller to House at third. Throws it to second for the leadoff out. And unable to turn the double play, but they do get the lead runner on a fielder's choice single there. Gets Taylor at second, but Weber is safe at first on a fielder's choice single. 2 outs. Trinity Webster now batting. Trinity 1 for 2, singled and scored a run in the second. Gets underneath that one, pops it up to Davidson in left field in foul territory and makes the catch for out number 3. Parker hasn't given up any runs so far in relief here in game 2. We'll take another break. Be back here for the home half of the 4th when we return. This is Lady Cats softball presented by First Bank.
This is Eric Studeville inviting you to buy the Studeville way.
Whether you're looking for open roads
or you like them built tough,
there is only one way to buy your vehicle.
And that's the Studeville way.
Studeville Chevrolet, 851 Westside Drive in Durant and StudevilleChevrolet.com.
And Studeville Ford, 1601 South Mississippi in Atoka. And StudevilleFord.net.
The Studeville family of dealerships,
proudly serving you and your communities.
When it comes to gifts that wow them, start your journey at the Flower Garden at 32 North Main in Colgate. Whether it's planning that big event or you just remembered your wedding anniversary midway through the workday, the Flower Garden can get the gift you need right and on time. Follow The Flower Garden on Facebook or book online 24/7 at theflowergardencolgate.com. The Flower Garden, proudly serving Colgate and surrounding areas since 1945.
And we're back. Home half of the fourth inning. It's 5-0 in favor of the Crescent Lady Tigers as Livy Nelson will start things off here for the Colgate Lady Wildcats. Nelson 0 for 1. Grounded out in her first plate appearance in the first inning. First pitch to Nelson, upstairs, ball 1. One of the very few times Rice throws a first pitch ball. The 1-0. Nelson gets underneath that one, softly fouls that into foul territory down the third base line. Rice slowing things down a little bit. Temperature now sitting right at 90 degrees. Wind basically at a standstill. No wind to speak of here in Colgate. As Rice has pitched to complete game 1 and has pitched 3 solid innings here in game 2. Only given up 3 runs so far total. Nelson gets underneath that one, pops it up into left center, and making the catch is the left fielder in the arms of the center fielder. Almost disaster by Crescent, but they dodged that for out number 1. Nevaeh Parker now batting for Kyrie Walker. First pitch to Parker. Misses outside, ball 1. One ball, no strikes to Parker. There's that outside corner there that Rice has come to love and enjoy. 1 ball, 1 strike. Parker pops that one back behind home plate. Strike 2. The 1-2 to Parker. Upstairs, ball 2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Parker slaps that into right center field, and it's going to drop for a single. Parker gets on base in her first plate appearance today. We'll bring up Jolie House. House flew out in her first plate appearance. As River Allen checks in for Nevaeh Parker, courtesy runner for the pitcher at first base. The first pitch to House. Slow rolls out to first base, and she's going to get on. That'll be a little dribbler to first base. Kind of had Williams in a standstill. She didn't come charging for it. And that'll be a back-to-back single now, given up by Rice. Moves Allen over to second base, and now the Lady Cats have 2 on with Micah Ferris up to bat. Rice misses outside to Ferris. Wolfenbarger on deck. Ferris slow rolls out to Williams at first. Unable, she didn't know where to go with the ball. Kind of had a brain fart there. It was force out at second and third. But Ferris is on, and the Lady Cats now have loaded the bases with one out here in the bottom of the fourth. That's kind of back-to-back plays that Williams has kind of had a brain fart there. As the Lady Wildcats now are threatening, bases loaded. Coach Hudson calling timeout, talking things over, kind of cooling down Trinity Rice. Again, she's pitched a complete game, the first game, 7 innings. And has got the first 3 1/3 out here in game 2 as the senior Allison Wolfenbarger up to bat now with bases loaded. Here's the first pitch to Wolfenbarger. There's strike 1 for Rice. Wolfenbarger had a hard hit ball to center field in her last at bat on a deep fly out. Wolfenbarger swings through that one for strike 2. Rice, here's the 0-2. Just misses outside. Dyer freezing on that setup. Here's the 1-2. And gets Wolfenbarger looking there for out number 2. Maybe the hottest hitter for the Lady Cats today, Tacey Lee, now steps up to bat. Bases loaded. Lee had 2 singles and a fielder's choice RBI in game 1. She had a single in her first plate appearance in the 3rd inning. Bases are loaded here. Prime opportunity here for the Wildcats to try to claw back into this. Here's the first pitch to Lee. Hits that ball hard right to the glove of the shortstop. It was on a rope, but Nathan makes the pick for out number 3. Crescent dodges a bullet. We move to the 5th inning. We'll be back right here after these messages.
45% of people put off buying life insurance according to industry research. Insuring yourself and your family can help you be more prepared in the event of an illness or a tragic accident. Call your local farmer's agent, Lucinda Holland, and discover coverage options you can tailor to your priorities and budget. To learn more about your coverage options, call Lucinda Holland at 580-889-3745.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Life insurance issued by Farmers New World Life Insurance Company, Bellevue, Washington. Industry research conducted by Lima, and life happens in 2021.
Cole County General Hospital is proud to stand behind our Colgate Wildcats, committed to being a leader in health services and dedicated to improving each and every life we touch. Cole County General Hospital is a community-minded organization supporting our local businesses with resources and our community with care. We're located at 6 North Covington Street in beautiful Coalgate, Oklahoma. Stop in today or go to our website at ccghospital.com and see how we can help you. Cole County General Hospital. Go Wildcats!
Top of the 5th inning, Parker back in the circle for the Colgate Lady Wildcats. As it's just been 1 inning here that all the runs have come so far here in game number 2. It was a 5-run 2nd inning for the Crescent Lady Tigers. They're now 3 innings away from making their state tournament appearance. Williams gets underneath that one, pops it up out of play in foul territory. Strike 1. Reagan Williams will be the leadoff hitter here. To be Williams, Lovett, and Alexander for Crescent. Hard hit ball right to Parker. She takes her time and makes the throw over to first base for out number 1. Lovett now up to bat. Lovett 1 for 2, had a single in the second, grounded out in the fourth. Or grounded out in the third, my apologies. First pitch to Lovett. Strike 1 from Parker. Parker's kind of gotten in a pretty good rhythm here so far. Coming in relief of Kyrie Walker. The 0-1. And over the head of Delosier into the outfield for a single by Lovett. Her second single of the day. Bring up Riley Alexander. The fielder's choice RBI in the second inning and a single in the third. Here's the first pitch to Alexander. Upstairs, ball 1. Alexander, big swing through that one. Strike 1, 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Before the senior Chloe Johnson steps up to the plate. Johnson 2 for 3. Waiting on deck. Here's the 1-1. 1-2. Alexander again swings through that one. Parker getting Alexander chasing these high pitches. The 1-2 pitch. Squares up the bunt, and it goes foul, and that'll be out number 2. Senior leadoff hitter Chloe Johnson, again 2 for 3. Last 2 plate appearances have resulted in singles. Slaps that back into the net for strike 1. 2 outs here. Can Crescent with a 5-run lead. Wildcats having only scored 3 runs through a game and a half so far. Slaps that to Lambert at short. Comes up, throws, not in time, and Johnson's going to leg that out. Johnson doing extremely well at leadoff position today. Johnson 2 for 3 here in game number 2. Had a couple of singles and a walk in game number 1. Doing exactly what you want your leadoff hitter to do, be on base. Neathon now gets underneath that one, pops it up to Wolfenbarger in center field, and she makes the catch for out number 3 as Crescent leaves 2 on board. And Parker gets out of the inning scoreless. We'll take another break. Home half of the 5th when we return here from Coalgate.
As Oklahomans, we look out for one another, and at Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance, it's no different. With agents like Kevin Haney right here in Cole County, we always have someone close at hand with the advice and guidance you need to help you find affordable coverage and products for your home, auto, farm and ranch, business, life, and annuities. Please call Kevin Haney at 580-927-2324 or visit okfbinsurance.com today. Life insurance and annuity products offered through Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company. Property and casualty products are offered through Oklahoma Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance and affiliated companies. Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance, made of and made for Oklahomans.
In a world full of possibilities and firsts, you need neighbors in your corner, experts who have your back, and a cheering section to keep you going. That's why we're here. For 100 years and counting, we've been the first bank of dreaming big and the first bank of what's next. At First Bank, we believe that anything's possible. And we're here to help you believe it too. First Bank, here for possibilities.
Bottom of the 5th inning here in Coalgate for this Super Regional Tournament. A state tournament berth on the line here in game number 2 for the Crescent Lady Tigers as they have a 5-run lead. As Adrian Childers now up to bat for the Coalgate Lady Wildcats here in the home half of the 5th inning. Childers 1 for 1, had a single in the 3rd inning. Lady Cats, though, left bases loaded in the previous inning. Lady Cats down to their final 9 outs. And if you look at it from our friends from Crescent, only 9 outs left before Crescent punches their ticket to the state tournament. Again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in today, wherever you are, however you are. Pitch upstairs to Childers, now 2 balls and 1 strike. Down 5, the Lady Cats just need runners on base. One swing is not going to tie this thing up, so the Lady Cats need runners on as the top of the lineup is waiting on deck. Childers swings through that one, fouls it off a home plate. Strike 2 now, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2. Childers slaps that back to Neathon. It's short and comes up, makes the throw for out number 1. As we turn to the top of the lineup now, JoJo Lambert, 0 for 2, has a ground out and a pop-up. Again, Lambert only been on base 1 time today with a walk back in the first game. JoJo takes strike 1 from Rice. No balls, 1 strike. Davidson fouls that back into the net for strike, Lambert fouls that back into the net for strike 2. 0-2, and Rice is where she's been all day, ahead in the count. The 0-2, check swing foul off the net. Lambert stays alive. Lambert hits that ball, but just foul. Count still 0-2. Rice slowing things down here a bit here in the bottom of the 5th with 1 out. Here's the 0-2 to Lambert. Fouls that back right into our face. Lambert staying alive. A couple of foul balls. Here's the 0-2. And that's a strikeout for Lambert. Rainey Davidson now up to bat. No runners on here with 2 outs, bottom of the 5th inning. Davidson, a senior, would like to extend this career for her. Hits that ball hard out to center field and into the glove of the center fielder, Johnson, for out number 3. Top half of the 6th when we return. Here, this is Super Regional Softball presented by First Bank.
Looking for the perfect outfit or a unique gift? Visit Triple Heart Boutique. The latest trends in women and children's clothing, stylish accessories, and charming decor. Show your team pride with their exclusive Spirit Wear collection. Need an energy boost? Stop by for one of their refreshing teas and stay glowing all year long with their tanning and red light beds. Open Tuesday through Friday from 6 to 6 and Saturday 10 till 2. Visit Triple Heart Boutique at 117 North Main Street in Coalgate.
My name is Dr. Matt Holcomb. I'm the owner of Custom Dental of Atoka. We pride ourselves to always being up to date with the newest in technology and dentistry. Have you ever wondered what it would take to have that smile you've always dreamed of? Come visit us, Custom Dental of Atoka. We'd love to go over that with you. If it's implants, if it's braces, if it's cosmetic dentistry, we'll do whatever it takes to get that smile that you've always hoped for and dreamed of. We love serving people, love serving our community, love serving God. Come see us and see how we can take care of all your dental needs.
And we're back here, top of the 6th inning. Still a 5-run lead for Crescent. It'll be Dyer, Rice, and Weber, the 3-4-5 hitters for the Lady Tigers, up to bat here in the top of the 6th inning. Through a game and a half here, Paisley Dyer only on base one time, and that was via hit by pitch in the 5th inning of game 1. Parker misses upstairs, ball 1. The 1-0 fouls that in the Colgate dugout for strike 1. One ball, one strike now from Parker. No outs. Here's the pitch. And that's going to drop into left center for a leadoff single for Dyer. That's Dyer's first hit of the game. We'll bring up Trinity Rice. Rice has 2 walks and a double, and she hit that ball hard out to right field, and Lee catches it for out number 1. It was allowed out number 1, just a few feet from the fence. We'll bring up Cammie Weber. Weber 1 for 3, singled in her last plate appearance, walked in the 2nd, popped it up in the 1st. Swings through that one on that exchange from Parker for strike 1. Weber steps out into the box now. Looks down at Coach Hudson for the signs. Crescent not too aggressive today on the base running. I think we've just seen 1 stolen base today from Crescent. Squares up the bunt. Right in front of Nelson, throws it to first in time for out number 2. That does move the runner into scoring position with Trinity Webster up to bat. So 2 outs now with Webster up to bat. Webster popped it up in her previous at bat. Squares up the bunt. Bunts it behind Nelson here at home plate for strike 1. The 0-1, swings through that one. Ferris catches it at first and throws it to Delosier, who was covering first in time. Good play there from the first and second baseman for out number 3. We'll take a break, come back to the home half of the 6th.
Logan & Sons in Atoka has the outdoor equipment from top brands to make your outdoor work or play a cinch. Still, Exmark, Hustler, Spartan, Intimidator UTVs, and Envy neighborhood vehicles are in stock and ready for you. Stop by today at 853 South Mississippi or call 580-889-3329. Logan & Sons, proudly supporting all our local athletes.
In a world full of possibilities and firsts, you need neighbors in your corner, experts who have your back, and a cheering section to keep you going. That's why we're here. For 100 years and counting, we've been the first bank of dreaming big and the first bank of what's next. At First Bank, we believe that anything's possible, and we're here to help you believe it too. First Bank, here for possibilities.
Trinity Rice returns to the circle for the Crescent Lady Tigers, now 6 outs away from punching their ticket to the state tournament. Lady Cat season slowly coming to an end here. Wildcats have had runners on the last couple of innings, unable to get anything across. Nelson now steps up to bat. Hits that ball hard down the left field line and out of play. The 0-1 rolls that in the dirt for ball one. Now 1 ball, 1 strike. Nelson hits that ball into left field foul territory, and unable to make the catch is the left fielder. And the Lady Cats started with a lead in game 1. They had 1 run in the 3rd, 1 run in the 4th, and then a 5-run 5th. Pushed Crescent Lady Tigers to the lead. They never looked back, and basically from that point it's been all Crescent. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Nelson chases that high for a strikeout. Nevaeh Parker now at bat. Parker had a single in her first at bat 2 innings ago. Parker 1 for 1 today. It's good to see Nevaeh Parker come in today and pitch really well in relief and hit the ball. Someone who's had a superb career here at Colgate. You'd like to see her play well in what may be her final game for these seniors. Outside ball 2. Parker a senior, Davidson a senior, Ferris a senior, Griffin a senior, and Wolfenbarger a senior. 5 senior Lady Cats here for Colgate. Now 5 outs away. Here's the 2-0. There's a strike there from Rice. Here's the 2-1. Parker hits that into right field and unable to make the play as the right fielder. Parker thought about going to second but shuts it down and returns to first. It's back-to-back singles for Parker. As River Allen now checks in. Run bases for Nevaeh. Jolie House up to bat. House does have a couple home runs on the season. It is worth noting. First pitch to House is a strike. Feels like a broken record. Left-handed hitter, awaiting the 0-1. Swings, hits that ball hard into right field between first and second base. Gets away from the first baseman. Allen's going to try for third, and she is out at third. Allen unable to leg that out. The ball got away as the play was thrown in. As we're awaiting the call. It was a good play there by the catcher to throw it to third in time. It was a bang-bang play at third. Coach Benedict's going to want to try to get this somewhat overturned. It was a really close play there as the home plate umpire does call her out for out number 2. So Jolie House now standing at second base with 2 outs. Micah Ferris up to bat. Here's the pitch for Rice. Misses low, ball 1. Lady Tigers now 4 outs. The 1-0. Ferris gets underneath that one, pops it up to Lovett at second base, and makes the catch for out number 3. Final frame here when we return, the 7th inning coming up here. This is Lady Cats softball presented by First Bank.
The RX shop is now under new ownership. Jason and Sedana Lanig and their 2 daughters are longtime residents of Caney and are looking forward to continuing the same great service for you and your family. They're excited for this opportunity to serve our community and invite you to let them help you with your healthcare needs. Call 580-889-3331, 580-889-3331, or come by 872 West 13th Street in Atoka. RX Shop thanks you for shopping local.
With Chevy trucks, be ready for adventure. With power you can count on. Capability that doesn't compromise. A hard-working EV with more range than any competitor and the potential to take you anywhere. It's Chevy truck season. Get 1.9% financing plus make no monthly payments for 90 days on all 2024 Silverado 1500 pickups. Chevrolet, the #1 selling truck brand in Texoma.
Top of the 7th inning, it's 5-0 in favor of Crescent. Parker back in the circle for the Lady Cats. First pitch is ball 1, as Williams will be the leadoff hitter here for the Lady Tigers here in the 7th inning. Reagan Williams 1 for 3, had a single in the second. Has flew out and grounded out in her previous 2 plate appearances. Swings through that one. Strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, do what you know how to do and do it. Let's go, 2-4.
Parker misses outside, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Williams fouls that back behind home plate. And Parker evens the count up, 2 balls, 2 strikes. It's the 2-2. Williams gets jammed there on that pitch and fouls it out of play. It'll be Williams, Lovett, and Alexander, the 7, 8, 9 hitters for the Lady Tigers. Here's the 2-2. Williams softly hits that out of play again. And the 2-2. Rips that right back up the middle into center field. The leadoff single for Williams. Here in the 7th inning, as it looks like we'll probably have a pinch runner now for Williams. Crescent looking for some insurance runs here. Number 3, Mormon, in to run for Williams now. Lovett now steps into the batter's box. Again, no outs here, top of the 7th. Parker misses upstairs. One ball, no strikes. Here's the windup in the pitch. Parker misses upstairs and is behind 2 balls, no strikes. Right down Main Street there for Parker, 2 balls and 1 strike. It's the 2-1. Squares up the bunt and fouls that down the third base line and evens the count up, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Lovett went chasing that one way outside for strike 3. That's out number 1. Parker's first strikeout of the game. Excuse me, second strikeout of the game. My apologies. Alexander now at bat in the 9 hole. She squares up the bunt. Fouls it off a home plate. Dead ball. As the senior Johnson is waiting on deck. The 0-1, another bunt attempt. House comes in charging and is safe. Nosebody is covering third base. And Mormon rounds second, rolls into third, and uncovered third base. It was a close play at first, but Alexander legged it out. Runners on the corners now for Johnson. Dangerous hitting Johnson. She bunts it back to Parker. Throws it to first. And they get the runner who charged home. Nice play there by Parker to fake Mormon, who thought the throw was going to first. She was charging home. And Parker smartly makes the throw home to Nelson for out number 2. Nathan. It's a grand slam home run in the second inning. Really, it's the difference maker here in this, as it was a 5-run. It was a 5-run second inning. That's all Crescent's needed so far here. 2 outs, top of the 7th. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. Slow roller again down the third base line and foul. Strike 2 now. 1 ball, 2 strikes. For Parker. Parker trying to get the final out here for the Lady Cats. Nathan trying to add some more runs for the Lady Tigers. Here's the 1-2. Upstairs, ball 2. Throw back to first. The throw down to first did cause the runner at second base to go to second. Runners on the corners now, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nathan gets underneath that one and fouls it back off the dugout for the Lady Cats. Two still the count here. Nathan still up to bat. Runners on the corners for the Lady Tigers. Parker looking for strike number 3. Here's the windup, the 2-2, the pitch. Foul back again into the net. Again, Nathan, just a freshman. Plays really well at her shortstop position. This is a pretty good defensive team for Crescent. Played really well today in the field, and they've got the timely hits. There's been Tigers on bases more often than not. The 2-2 outside, now 3-2. Lady Tigers have got to the Colgate pitchers quite often here today. It's a full count pitch for Parker. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs. Runners on the corners. Here's the pitch. Foul back again. Nathan takes time, talks things over with Coach Hudson there. Runners on the corners. It's still a 3-2 count, 2 outs. And here's the pitch. Pops it up, and it's going to tail in out of play. Nathan making Parker work for this final out. We'll do it again. Here's the payoff pitch. Slow roller to House. She bobbles it. And a run scores. Runners now at first and second for Dyer. Dyer did have a single, her first single of the game. In her previous at-bat, Parker misses outside, ball 1. Gets underneath that one, pops it to center field. Wolfenbarger goes back to the fence and makes the catch for out number 3. Crescent got a run across. It's 6-0 as we move to the bottom of the 7th inning. We'll take a break. Be back for the home half of the 7th when we return right here from Coalgate.
No one likes the hassle of going to the tag office. That's why Cole County Tag Agent Leslie Battles and staff work to give you prompt service. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and even through lunch with no appointment needed. Cole County Tag Agency is a full-service motor license agency, providing registration renewals and title transfers for all types of vehicles, including boats, motorcycles, and ATVs. Driver's license renewals, real IDs, notary service, and now Pike Pass pickup location. Cole County Tag Agency, 28 North Main in Colgate, a proud sponsor of Colgate Athletics.
A community bank is far more than just a bank that offers the services such as online and mobile banking, mobile deposit, and loans that fit your needs. A community bank invests in the community it serves. Your phone call will be answered by local people you already know and will make you feel welcome by greeting you as you enter the lobby. At Shamrock Bank, we effectively combine convenient banking technology with people you know and trust. It really is the people that make the difference. At Shamrock Bank, you are more than a customer, and we are more than a bank. Shamrock Bank, member FDIC.
And Crescent 3 outs away from punching their ticket to the state tournament with a victory here. They can get 3 outs here in the bottom of the 7th inning. It's going to be Wolfenbarger, Lee, and Childers, the 7, 8, 9 hitters for the Colgate Lady Wildcats. Rice going to try to give it 2 complete games here. She's back in the circle, and why not? Hasn't given up a run since the 4th inning of game 1. The first pitch to Wolfenbarger is a strike. Wolfenbarger strikes that back into the net for strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Rice rolls that in the dirt for strike 1. Lady Cats now trailing by 6 after giving up a run on a hard hit ball to third base. Wolfenbarger hits that ball hard out to right center, and another really good play by the right fielder for out number 1. Lady Tigers now 2 outs away. Lee slow rolls that down to third base at foul. Changeup gets Tacey Lee swinging on that one, and Rice is ahead again, 0-2. The 0-2, and that's going to tail off into foul territory. I think if I'd have kept track of all the foul balls today, I'd have probably run out of lead in the pencil. A lot of foul balls here today. Rice getting instructions. And here we go. The 0-2. Fouls that again. Lee staying alive here, but down 0-2. The pitch, and she hits that through third and short for a single. That's another single by Tacey Lee. Lee playing really well here today for 2 games. Coach Benedict going to go to the bench for senior number 18, Nicole Griffin. Going to come in and hit for Adrian Childers. Griffin now steps into the box. Her first plate appearance for the day. Here's the first pitch to Griffin. Jams her inside. Fouls it back for strike one. JoJo Lambert on deck for the Lady Wildcats. Pitch misses upstairs. 1-1 strike to Griffin. Lee with a single, standing at first base. Although the Lady Cats do trail by 6. Swing and a miss, strike 2 for Griffin. The 1-2, the pitch. Outside, ball 2. Two balls and 2 strikes. Two, the pitch. Hit hard out into left field and into the glove of the left fielder for out number 2. As we're back to the top of the lineup now, Jocelyn Lambert up to bat. Lambert did strike out in her previous plate appearance. And the Crescent Lady Tigers now 1 out away from advancing to the state tournament. Here's the pitch. Lambert swing and a miss, strike 1. Upstairs, ball 1. Davidson on deck for the Lady Wildcats. The 1-1. Lambert swings through that one, strike 2. And now Rice just needs one more strike for the Crescent Lady Tigers. 24-3 on the season. 1 strike away from the state tournament. And there it is. The Crescent Lady Tigers advance to the state tournament.
In a world full of possibilities and firsts, you need neighbors in your corner, experts who have your back, and a cheering section to keep you going. That's why we're here. For 100 years and counting, we've been the first bank of dreaming big and the first bank of what's next. At First Bank, we believe that anything's possible, and we're here to help you believe it too. First Bank, here for possibilities.
Logan & Sons in Atoka has the outdoor equipment from top brands to make your outdoor work or play a cinch. Still, Exmark, Hustler, Spartan, Intimidator UTVs, and Envy neighborhood vehicles are in stock and ready for you. Stop by today at 853 South Mississippi or call 580-889-3329. Logan & Sons proudly supporting all our local athletes.
Brown's Funeral Service in Atoka, Colgate, Durant, and Medill are proud to be a part of the communities they serve. Since 1994, Brown's Funeral Service has proudly supported nonprofits, police and fire departments, local military members, and area schools. The staff at Brown's Funeral Service takes great pride in these endeavors because they realize it's more than being in business. It's about being a thread in the fabric of our community. Brown's Funeral Service, where service begins but never ends.
As Oklahomans, we look out for one another, and at Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance, it's no different. With agents like Kevin Haney right here in Cole County, we always have someone close at hand with the advice and guidance you need to help you find affordable coverage and products for your home, auto, farm and ranch, business, life, and annuities. Please call Kevin Haney at 580-927-2324 or visit okfbinsurance.com today. Life insurance and annuity products offered through Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company. Property and casualty products are offered through Oklahoma Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance and affiliated companies. Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance, made of and made for Oklahomans.
The RX shop is now under new ownership. Jason and Sedana Lanig and their two daughters are longtime residents of Caney and are looking forward to continuing the same great service for you and your family. They're excited for this opportunity to serve our community and invite you to let them help you with your healthcare needs. Call 580-889-3331, 580-889-3331, or come by 872 West 13th Street in Atoka. RX Shop thanks you for shopping local.
We'll wrap things up here from Coalgate. Again, congratulations to the Crescent Lady Tigers for punching their ticket to the state tournament at Devon Park next week in the Class 2A tournament. Congratulations. Safe travels back to them. I want to thank everybody for tuning in today, wherever you were, however you were. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Again, best of luck goes to the Crescent Lady Tigers. And congratulations to the Colgate seniors who played well throughout 4 years. Again, this is a well-ran team. Coach Benedict does a really good job. Coach Haley does a really good job. Congratulations for a job well done for the Colgate Lady Wildcats this season, finishing with a 26-11 record, winning more games than they did last year. Crescent's going to finish the season 25-3. So again, congratulations to Crescent, and a big congratulations to the Colgate Lady Cats, as well as the Colgate seniors, Allison Wolfenbarger, Nicole Griffin, Micah Ferris, Nevaeh Parker, and Rainey Davidson, as their fast pitch career comes to an end here at Colgate. So we'll wrap things up here. 6-0, the final of Crescent Lady Tigers advance to the state tournament. We'll see you Friday night at homecoming here in Colgate, pregame at 6:45 and kickoff at 7. We'll see you then.
H&L Custom Processing is proud to support the Coalgate Wildcats. A family-owned business by Gary and Charity Hensley, H&L offers custom processing of wild game as well as local livestock. H&L is USDA certified and makes it a goal to provide excellent service, cleanliness, and up-to-date processing services in their state-of-the-art facility. With immediate openings for beef and pork processing, H&L is here to help get your team ready for tailgating or backyard cookouts this season. Stop by and check out their facility in Colgate or call 580-258-0263 for more.
A community bank is far more than just a bank that offers the services such as online and mobile banking, mobile deposit, and loans that fit your needs. A community bank invests in the community it serves. Your phone call will be answered by local people you already know and will make you feel welcome by greeting you as you enter the lobby. At Shamrock Bank, we effectively combine convenient banking technology with people you know and trust. It really is the people that make the difference. At Shamrock Bank, you are more than a customer, and we are more than a bank. Shamrock Bank, member FDIC.
Looking for the perfect outfit or a unique gift? Visit Triple Heart Boutique. The latest trends in women and children's clothing, stylish accessories, and charming decor. Show your team pride with their exclusive Spirit Wear collection. Need an energy boost? Stop by for one of their refreshing teas and stay glowing all year long with their tanning and red light beds. Open Tuesday through Friday from 6 to 6 and Saturday 10 till 2. Visit Triple Heart Boutique at 117 North Main Street in Coalgate.
This is Eric Studeville, inviting you by the Studeville Way.
Whether you're looking for open roads
Or you like them built tough.
there is only one way to buy your vehicle.
And that's the Studeville way.
Studeville Chevrolet, 851 Westside Drive in Durant, and StudevilleChevrolet.com.
And Studeville Ford, 1601 South Mississippi in Atoka. And StudevilleFord.net.
The Studeville family of dealerships,
Proudly serving you and your communities.
When it rains, it pours, so it's important for you to get the coverage that meets your needs. Farmers Insurance agent Lucinda Holland can help you understand your options so you can prepare for what the forecast brings. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two. Learn more by calling agent Lucinda Holland at 580-889-3744 to find out how she can help you protect the things that matter most to you. That's Lucinda Holland.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.